Hey, what up, say? This that shit to make them all go dummy. Now I got bread, they all want something from me. Showing like pros, man, I told them that it's money. And I own my own bars, just like it's always sunny. Ugh, thought she said something to me. We were never friends, told them I am not your buddy. Now they all call, I got some buzz like honey. Then they check the Spotify and they looking at me funny. I don't blame you, dog, that's how this shit goes. Same two paths, we just pick different roads. Glue on the safe, I just stuck to the code. Now they tell me that I'm driven, bro, I already drove. So diverse, got too many flows. Checks coming in, got too many O's. Remember in the past, had too many lows. Now when I look around, got too many bros. Don't like to spend it, I told them I'll save it. Now that I'm here, dog, I seen it, they hate it. I'm making hits like I'm running those bases. And they taking shots, bro, I know that they faded. This that shit to make them all go dummy. Now I got bread, they all want something from me. Showing like pros, man, I told them that it's money. And I own my own bars, just like it's always sunny. Ugh, thought she said something to me. We were never friends, told them I am not your buddy. Now they all call, I got some buzz like honey. Then they check the Spotify and they looking at me funny. Hey, what up, say? This that shit to make them all go dummy. Now I got bread, they all want something from me. Showing like pros, man, I told them that it's money. And I own my own bars, just...
Red is on the beat.
No, close the door. Buenas noches, damas y caballeros. ¿Cómo están esta noche? ¿Cómo se sienten? Los Yankees acaban de ganar un primer partido, 4-3 de la Kansas City Royals. Y Aaron Judge con el home que le lleva la carrera.
Oh my God! Somebody hit the sap button.
Not just the sap button, but it sounded like the broadcast. The entire broadcast was like coming from DR. Like we were broadcasting direct.
I like it. Sign
from
me
Asua
up.
for the.
Let me tell you something. The way I feel right now, I would love to be in DR. To be honest with you.
Yeah, just
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Damn.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay,
It's true. It's true.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna lie to you.
no need to lie about that.
If you like big butts, hit the like button. Damn it.
Good
By
evening,
the way,
people.
what the hell are we doing here right now?
What's?
I mean, this is Kev's show.
It's
Fucking 10 o'clock.
Hold on. Is it me or I'm hearing everything double?
It might have been because you fucking around with that mic. Over
Okay,
there.
hold on. Yeah.
It's probably what it is.
The SAP mic.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, you hit the SAP button. You gotta chill out.
Gotta be careful.
Every time you see this little ass mic, you're gonna be saying,
You're a kid like this. You're like this. Don't press it.
He's got to press the button.
I gotta press it.
You gotta press the
Press the
button.
button. What's up
Listen,
with y'all,
everybody's
What up,
running
chat?
the high, bro. This fucking game, bro. Amazing game, bro. Yankees
It's a great game.
clean up. I know Francis tweeted that yesterday. The Yankees need a clean house.
Oh, this looks kind of weird. Wow.
I said they
Oh
gotta
my
do-
God.
I said
That
we gotta
looks
take-
really
I think I
fucking
said some shit
weird.
Like we got to do our chores or
You try to
something.
do the rock?
Nah, bro. I was trying to do a sweep and I was going like,
Hey, yo!
You can do it.
That was good.
You can do it.
Yo.
Shout out to the chat.
Fact. Shout out to the chat.
chat,
Shout
what's
out-
up,
hey,
baby?
Real talk.
Shouts
Shouts out to our prediction though, because it didn't happen the way that we thought it would.
Bro, I didn't think it was going to happen.
But we still got 4 out of those 6.
We did. We got
Hey,
4 to
it's
6.
three of us, right? 3 syllables.
That's-
Prediction.
Hey, yeah. Oh, this is going to be a night. This
Look at
is going to
Francis'
be a
face.
night.
Is this what happens when we start a show at 10 o'clock?
Yo,
I
kicking
guess
with
so,
Roy
bro.
said Pete swinging his Johnson live.
Oh,
Wow.
hell no.
You know, no, for real though. This is like Bronx and nothing though. For real, it's transforming into like the adult show. Like this shit ain't for children. Go to bed, put them to sleep.
Yeah,
Put him in the fucking bedroom.
Hey, this is NYYU Raw, is what this is.
Oh,
Put the kids
my
to sleep.
Lord.
Put the kids to sleep. We're gonna talk some baseball in a very raw way, okay? Before you know it, this show is gonna be brought to you by.
It sounds really filthy when you say it. To be honest with you,
Bro, before you know it, the show's gonna be brought to you by OnlyFans. Can you imagine? He's like, yo, Bronx is not brought to you by OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
There's a lot of donor. There's a
Kev
lot
gotta
of
do
super
a-
chats and it's only.
Kev got to do a read for Astroglide 30 minutes in.
Nah, bro. He would love that. Kev
I
would
would
love
love it.
that shit. Kev
Yo,
would
I would
love
love
that.
I would
shit.
love that.
bro.
I would love it. Astro Glad.
No more need for rough waters. You gonna smooth it out tonight.
It's smoother sailing.
Trust me.
Smooth sailing
Nobody,
tonight, Playboy.
nobody likes to be walking hobbling the next day. Lube it up.
Walking hobbling. Damn.
Lube it up and walk it off.
Oh man, we need some dragon's milk tonight, man. That's what we need.
We already had
No.
some. We're gonna find out.
You had dragon's milk? Get the fuck
Hell
out
no.
of here.
I had milk, but no dragon. I had some serum. Guys, we got
Sweet.
150 plus in here. Smack that like before I smack my
Listen.
butt cheeks across the fucking plate.
God damn, ain't nobody
told you.
there. Come on,
Well, I
man. Let's
told
take it
you.
easy.
I
over
told
here.
you. Sponsor brought to you by OnlyFans. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, look, this dude, he doesn't want to introduce the show. We like 30 minutes.
I don't know. Kevin's just chilling. I don't know what's going on today.
He's
I
getting
don't-
used to streaming.
bro,
That's what it is. He's
we
getting
go-
used to streaming.
We getting wild. We getting wild here, and we going raw, no fucking script, nothing. Nah, guys, listen. Shout out to everybody in the chat for joining. Pre and Francis, we all in a good mood because the Yankees
Pweet.
is fucking. Pweet? I said Pweet?
Yeah, Pete and Francis.
We and Francis.
I'm Pete.
See, I tried to be what
Pweet.
see, I tried, and then this is what happens, all right?
Pete, baby. Pete. I'm gonna get that on back in the jersey. Pete.
Let me read this super chat from
Hung
Kulo
booty.
Konkaka. Francis goes raw on the grannies.
Damn.
Yeah, I do. I mean, honestly, there's no reason not to. It's not like they're going, you know what I mean?
They
not
said there's
gonna-
a condom
You
made from
can't miss the
vibranium.
period that doesn't come anymore. You know what I mean? Like menopause, baby.
Tweet. We made a sweep.
Francis loves it.
Yeah, I
I
said
like that's
tweet.
his- Lady says that the Francis forget about it.
Elma
Forget
Fudd over
about
here.
it.
Listen, Elma Fudd. Take it easy.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Yo, this is gonna be a fun ass episode.
Hey, yo, P, you all
That
right?
said facts.
If the first 10 minutes is like this, bro, forget about it.
Listen,
Hey,
forget
gotta sweep,
about it. Let's
We
start.
got
Let's
to
start.
sweep though.
Let's
That's
start
what
with
gotta
the
sweep,
nice,
though.
The energy's
right?
so high.
Fuck you, Bobby Witt.
Damn.
Sorry.
I'd rather say fuck Michael Garcia.
Yo, he got
hilarious.
slapped in the mouth by Anthony Volpe.
Bro, yeah, I was just about to bring. Isn't it
Slapped
so
in the
funny
mouth.
how baseball works, bro?
Yes,
like
yes.
it could have been Jazz covering. It could have been a different player. No, it had to be Anthony Volpe catching the ball and smacking this dude right in his mug, bro. He smacked the shit out of him, bro. I'm sorry, you can't tell me Volpe ain't like that at least a little bit. You can't tell me that.
Oh hell yeah, he loved it.
You know he
he loved
enjoyed
it.
that shit, bro.
I thought there was a chance that Garcia might get up like, and it was quick. You know, you get
You
that
saw his
slap,
face?
like you get a quick reaction. Yeah, like I was like, oh man, we're about to get me in a fight.
Boom,
I
bam.
saw his face. And I said, "Oh shit, he's tight." And then I realized, nah, he just always got that face like he's constipated. So like he wasn't trying to fight. He just looks like that.
Honestly
Like,
though,
that's
him,
just
him
his
Volpe,
face.
him versus Volpe 1-on-1. Who you got? Who you
This
picking
year?
for real?
This year?
Like who you picking? Yeah, 1-on-1 fight. They just
I'm
get
going
up there, fist fight straight
Nah,
up.
I'm going with the Volpedo. You bugging?
I'm going Anthony.
The Volpedo is taking.
Kev ain't saying shit. Who you gonna pick Garcia? Kev, you fucking turncoat
I,
you.
I'm just laughing because it's like his name is Michael, but they spelled it
Michael.
the way Dominicans or Latinos just like to spell random names. They think it's a different name. It's not, motherfucker. We know you meant
Go
Michael.
ahead, say it. Say it. How do you say
Michael.
it? How do you say it?
Michael.
Okay, say it.
Michael. But it's
Michael.
Maikel. That's when they go and they register the
Michael.
child. Is named Michael. Yes. Michael Jordan, like Michael. And they say spell it. And it says, and that's what comes out.
He said, "Michael, tú sabes cómo escribir Michael?
With a K.
Michael,
Like Fetai. Like
you know how to
Fetai.
spell it?
Keenan
I'm
and
gonna call you
Michael.
on Fetai.
FaceTime me."
FaceTime, WhatsApp, Gualma.
Bro, when you see the spelling of Michael Garcia's name, you know they didn't do his birth certificate for like 4 weeks until like he was born and they didn't sign that joint for 4 weeks. You could tell by the spelling of his name.
Joan Moncada is really Johan, but they just spelled it with a Y.
Johan. Es verdad.
Johan.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So it's like Jason with 2 S's. We'll slip the extra S in there.
Yo, every time I'm working on a short or a clip, bro, and I'm talking about
You got to change that.
You always have to add the S, bro.
You always got to add the S every time.
No. I never forget. I forget, but I wish.
Okay.
Who's
I wish there was a way for me to set the rule to
Coco Crisp.
I'm gonna come.
Sorry, I just played by itself. I don't know why. I don't know why.
There's a name somewhere. I forgot what it is. That every time I do a short, I got to go through it. Louis Heel. Louis Heel, it always messes it up.
Always, it's H-E-E-L. It puts.
I could understand that.
It says Hill.
Who else?
Yeah.
There's another. Rodon. A lot of times they spell it like
shit.
Like Roldan.
Clark shit.
Oh, okay. I thought it said shit when you put Rodon in there. It translates to shit.
Whenever we talk about Rodon, it'll be like L-D-A-N.
I packed my bags already, Kev. I don't know if you saw Designated Spitter, but I packed my bags. Me and Carlos Rodon have split. We're done.
Bro.
We're no longer, buddy.
But before we
he's gonna love Rodon again pretty soon.
Likely,
we will. But listen,
I have a feeling he's gonna pitch well.
You guys want to talk about tonight's game or not? Just go.
Yeah, no. We're talking about every game. Let's talk about.
No, I was gonna say let's start because I want to talk. I want to talk about Rodon. I want to talk about Jason. And all
Go
that,
right into it.
I was gonna say tonight's game.
Lead the way, Christopher Columbus.
We had okay, the best young pitcher okay in the Yankees rotation. Okay, Clark Schmidt was today. Okay, and as you see, I'm trying to get the what's my fingers right here so you can see. Okay, look.
Where you go? You're fucking disappearing into my room over
You're
here.
falling off the screen.
Unbelievable what I deal with.
He's going into Pete's studio. It'll be so funny if you saw him in your screen though.
Imagine Kev just pops out of nowhere.
Yeah. Listen, when we have our office together, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be interrupting shows left and right.
You saw the shit with Pete yesterday when he disappeared off to the screen. This man is a menace, bro.
But
I don't think we're ever gonna start the show. Seriously.
Why should we?
Are we live?
Are we live?
We happen to be live. Yes. We are live.
Hey, 200 plus in here. Smack that like.
Yeah, we got well over 200 plus in here. People like it. By the way, no, seriously, chat. Do you guys like this late after games? I want to ask you guys that because a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm all for it. Go live as much as you can, damn it. I've been live 3 damn times today.
I think they're going to like it. Yeah, we might
like these.
Pete might break down at some point during this episode.
Oh, no, I'm ready to go, baby. Sign me up.
Oh, he's ready to go. He had a Celsius.
Francis, right now, you guys don't know. I'm like this right now.
Like a rock.
I'm ready to go. I am. Like a rock.
No te ponches. Beba la pela. Aumenta la potencia sexual masculina. Ve como una roca.
We're gonna give it to you, baby. I'm ready to go. Let's call another fucking game, baby. Come on. Oh, shit takes.
Let's go. Yo, let's call another game at almost 10:30 is wild, but okay.
There's got to be a game around the world somewhere being played, right?
It's
probably the Dodgers.
Got to be a West Coast game.
So,
fuck it. I don't want to call those.
Clark Schmidt.
5 and 2/3.
5 and 2/3. 3 earned runs, 2 Ks, 2 walks. How do you guys like his first outing?
Huge.
I mean,
huge. All I can say is huge. Honestly, you need that.
All I can say is peanut butter cans. Honestly. Yeah,
I don't know what that has to do with Clark, but
that's what
I'm okay with
it. That's how good his start was.
Oh, that's how good it was. Peanut butter cans. I got you. Yeah, matter of fact, Kev, if you got the drop, just play because that's how I feel about him.
Yep, that's how I felt about
him. I might as well enjoy them big cans.
Yes, sir.
100%. That is exactly how I feel.
Best way to put it.
No doubt about it. I'm right there with you. Rod Thompson with the super chat. Who is Aaron Judge and what lab was he created in? Shout out to the fellas. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah,
always.
Man. No, I want to take the show where Kev's going because you know me, I run off on this. Kev, please.
Well, I mean, Clark Schmidt, we needed him. We all been waiting for him to come back because the rotation is pure culo to come back.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
He said, I'm waiting for him to
come.
So it's like, come on, bro. Like Stroman has 11 ERA, Cookie's at a 7.
Who?
Let me ask you guys this: Stroman's back. Do you think? I think Stroman starts one more time because the Yankees have 4 games with Tampa, 3 games with Cleveland. He's on the IL though.
Who are you guys talking about?
Stroman's on the IL though.
Who the fuck is Stroman?
He's not.
Chad, do you guys know a player on this team named Marcus Stroman?
No, I think he means Rodon.
Rodent.
Rodon.
All right, calm down. Calm on with the rodents in New York and all
No,
that.
I don't want to see him pitch ever again for the Yankees, to be honest, after that last outing. I don't know if we could see it anymore.
It was horrible, bro. You're saying what? Like you're saying that he's slated to pitch. Technically, he would pitch in this next series against Tampa Bay, but he's on the IL.
So, okay, so it's clear. I mean, I feel like unfortunately he's like the DJ LeMahieu of the pitching staff.
No doubt about it.
So, but if he's hurt or whatever they're trying to figure out, because he's drizzle shits right now.
What the hell was that you tried to play?
I think he played the.
I tried to play drizzle shits, but it's not clear enough. Okay. So don't worry about it.
I was about to say, what the hell? I just heard like. That's all I heard.
It's not. I mean, I'm very familiar with that sound. I mean, about an hour ago, I was hearing it pretty regularly.
By the way, that's why the show is late. Francis, had drizzle shits going on.
I'll tell you right now, the real culprit for the show starting late, habichuela con dulce. And if you know, I'm not gonna say more than that. That's it.
We know we gotta be better.
I'm not saying more. We know we gotta be better. Exactly.
We gotta be better.
I don't know what the hell I was saying.
Guys, we're trying. We're trying.
Go ahead. So
hey, the chat's cracking up though.
Chat loves this.
So basically, now that Clark is back, I mean, we made the decision already. I mean, if he's on the IL, then I mean that's the guy that's leaving. But Cookie has looked better as of late. Will Warren's looked better as of late. The Yankees do have right now one of the. I mean, I think they are the worst rotation in baseball now, based on ERA.
They had the worst ERA, yeah.
So it's
before
nice.
This series, might have changed.
It's nice to see Clark Schmidt come out right away. I'm not mad at. I mean, it's 5 2/3, 3 runs. From a guy who's making his first start back. So honestly, I want to talk a bit about, I don't know how you guys feel, but like I feel like Will Warren is starting to also find his footing a little bit on his last couple of starts. And if this rotation is going to go anywhere north, meaning better, because Winterfeld is better.
King of the North! The King of the North!
I think Will Warren's going to have to at least pitch to a 4 ERA. But listen, having that said, we lost Garrett Cole. We lost Luis Hill. But my God, Max Fried is fucking nails, dude.
I love him.
Holy shit, has he been nails.
Can I start with Will Warren real quick?
Yes.
I know people don't want to necessarily hear this because nobody wants to hear Carlos Rodon's name with anything good, as me and Francis literally went through last week. But I believe Rodon still has the lowest batting average against on the team in the rotation.
He does.
Kev spoke about that last night, actually.
And then I believe right behind him is actually Will Warren at 184. So teams aren't smacking Will Warren around. His problem has been walking batters, which has also been Carlos Rodon's problem is walking batters.
I was going to get liposuction together, but now I'm not.
Well, hey, man,
even
if he just pitches better, look, the dude could be 300 pounds on the mound if he wants to keep getting weight. I'm cool with it.
You know what's funny? They said that in the Giants broadcast when he got upset on the call that they would see that of him, that shit would unravel. And it's like, I don't understand. He's such a fucking wild card that I think that sometimes Boone has to be very, very cautious with him.
It's unpredictable, man. He is about as unpredictable as it gets. To the point now, I watch his games. I know he's gonna start. I have no
expectation.
I have no expectation for Carlos Rodon anymore. What he gives you good outings. I'll be happy about bad outings. Is okay. It's expected. I don't know what to expect with him anymore. I'm just gonna let him pitch.
Honestly, I think in terms of like the meltdowns and stuff, and I say this risking what happened to me the other day happening again. But I think in terms of the meltdowns for Carlos Rodon, he's actually been better with that this year. If we're talking about like the physical meltdown of giving up the 3-run home run, then no. But I mean the mental stuff, like him falling apart just because he gives up that home run, he has shown this season that he's able to kind of keep it together and even give the team length after giving up several runs, which is something that he couldn't even do in the first year as a Yankee. So that's why I always say, like, there's silver linings with him and you can see that the talent is there. It's just he keeps giving up the same bad pitch every single start, it seems. And it's different. I mean, like I said, we were talking about Will Warren. I don't see that with Will Warren. Like when I see Will Warren's problems, it's very normal. Like he just has young pitcher growing pains. Like there's nothing that like when I see Will Warren pitch that I'm just like, oh man, like red flag alarms are going off. Like no, like I saw people complaining about his velo the other day. He doesn't throw hard. Like he doesn't.
Like, and
newsflash,
I don't think he necessarily
94 is him. 94 is where he's going to be at. There's no alarms. There's no. That's what he throws, ladies and gentlemen. That's who he is. It's not going to get much better than that. It was nice to see Max Fried dial up 96 yesterday a couple times.
Shit, 97, 98 a couple times too.
It's with regularity, man. It's nice to see. I mean, that's what makes it fun to watch Garrett Cole. And unfortunately, he had a setback today, but that's what makes it fun to watch my guy Louis Hill, man. That velo, pitchers that are able to go out.
By the way, had a setback today. Thank you to Balboa, biggest fan.
I mean, I hate being the dick of the group here to say this, but did anybody? I didn't expect anything different. I've been saying I expect him back in August since the beginning of the year. I don't expect him back any sooner. If he does, I'm happy. If not,
I had him. Listen, you had him August. I had him right after the spring, maybe like
I have him after the
All-Star break.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. But I mean, that's one start maybe or two, if anything. So I mean, give or take. A 10-day setback. I'm not too worried. These things. I mean, I think they're on the set of caution. I mean, this is going to be their guy for the next couple of years, right? So, I don't think that they're going to rush him back, especially since Warren is there and they're getting Clark back. And listen, if Clark can pitch to what he was last year, and Will Warren settles down a little bit, and even if Rodon is the wild card that he is, because again, wild card means that sometimes he's not good and sometimes he's really good. So the
best.
But my life is good, really good.
It's fantastic. So when Rodon, I think this rotation looks a lot better. Yeah. And I just wanted Rodon to give us. I was hoping it was going to be this season where he gave us that season where he's fucking nails, where it's the White Sox or the San Francisco Giants Rodon that we tried to sign.
The craziest thing about Rodon, and honestly, this is true, and I think anybody that is being honest will admit it. He looks like the best Rodon that we've seen, pitch-wise.
Stuff-wise, right?
Stuff-wise.
Yes. There's no doubt about it. The curveball sharp, the change-up smart. He's getting way more ground balls than he's ever gotten at. He's throwing a sinker more.
Look at the K rate.
He's giving up 3-run home runs. That kills you. Doesn't matter how good you look. Because this guy, even the other day, I'm like, yo, he is cruising. Like, Carlos Rodon looks insane. And then the one homer, you're like, all right, whatever. Then he strikes out the next two batters immediately after that. And then he gives up the 3-run homer on a dumbass pitch.
Why?
And you're sitting there going, here we go again. Like now it's another shit outing and you look like garbage again. It's unbelievable.
And let's hone on that right there. And we're never going to know this. We don't know if that was a pitch called from the dugout. We don't know if that was the catcher. We don't know if that was their game plan or whatever the case they thought. But this guy took you deep earlier, right? On a slider, if I'm not mistaken. Was it?
It was a curve. Yeah,
it was the
curveball first, I think. Then he went to the slider and it hung.
No, it was two curveballs. Both
right?
home runs were the curveball.
So why, Francis? Even more. If that was the case, why even pitch the curveball in that situation?
You can't. To me, that's heat.
That's a pitcher.
Fastball all day.
Kev, that's a tell. Once I saw that he gave up the home run on another curveball and it was up, I knew right in that moment that didn't come from the dugout. That didn't come from who was catching Escara that day, or was
Escara, yeah.
That definitely wasn't Escara. That was him. That was him.
It had to be Lowe's. I said the same thing. I said, I don't know what the hell you're thinking there. Like, you got to have a better baseball IQ than that one.
The only person
and he had him 1-2, right?
Yes, he had him with 2 strikes. He had him 0-2, I think, when he was it 1-2?
Both times he had him with 2 strikes.
Both, because I think the first one was 1-2.
He was fouling a shit ton of pitches off.
Yeah.
And my thing is, he was never connecting hard with a fastball. He was late on fastballs every time. And he just decided to speed his bat up again.
If anything, it's like you know what your best pitches are. If you have him 0-2, my guy, why not just stay away from him? If he knocks one to the right to the left side, you can tip your cap. That's a great hitter. But if not, you have him on 2, blow by him, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Or put a slider in the dirt.
That's what we were saying. I mean,
I don't understand the pitch selection there. The curveball there.
If
like,
you're gonna miss, you got to miss down in the way, and you got to put it in the dirt.
You can't miss with the curveball at the top of the zone where he missed.
No way.
Like
no way.
You underthrow a curveball. You early release on a curveball, and again, it's very easy for us to say
best pitch.
Yeah, but
look at it.
That's the point.
Yeah,
it's people are gonna say, well, it's easy.
Changeup is his best pitch, even though he doesn't throw it as much.
But it's like, bro, I still think he pitches off of his fastball and slider. Like
fastball, slider, changeup.
Those are
sinkers better than this curveball.
His best new pitch is definitely the changeup. There's no argument there.
Yeah. Oh, by far. The changeup's crazy.
The issue is that when you get to 2 strikes, I get that you're trying new things and you want to have a different pitch to go
Not
to.
with the guy that took you deep before, though.
You don't go back to the same pitch unless, again, you're the pitcher, and that's ego. That was ego there, saying like, no, I'm gonna get him with the curveball this time.
With the pitch that I believe I'm gonna get him with. Yep.
I'm gonna bury it. He's gonna swing and miss. No, you didn't bury it. You released it too soon. It ended up at the top of the zone, and it was a souvenir. That's the issue, and that when ego steps in, when pride steps in, again, this is why I was saying what I was saying the other day. It's not a mechanical issue with Rodon. It's not a physical issue with Rodon. There's not an issue with the velo. There's not an issue with the stuff. He's missing
his mental
more bats than he's ever missed as a Yankee starter. His velo is where it needs to be. He has the deepest bag as a starting pitcher that he's ever had since being a Yankee. This is the best version of Rodon that we have ever seen. At this point, it's a matter of fixing mentality that there's an issue that he has up here where he keeps giving up the same pitch in the same situation. If he's able to fix that, we might just get that Rodon that Kev was asking for. It's not the realm of possibility.
You guys want to hear Pete Simonetti get into analytics here?
Hey,
do you know what his expected ERA is?
It's actually pretty good, right?
3.27.
Yeah.
So what
doesn't shock me?
3.27 is Carlos Rodon's expected ERA this
doesn't
year.
shock me. His stuff is that good. His stuff has been that good.
And that's what's frustrating from Carlos is that we've seen flashes of this, but he's such a freaking wild card. And I know Pete packed his bag.
He's a pain in the ass. He's a pain in the ass is what he is, seriously.
Hey.
She had a fat ass.
Listen, I'm not going to give up on him. Los, you still got me for at least another 2 starts.
Oh, he knows I'm still with him.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You shelved his hat, Pete.
The hat is shelved. It's not in the garbage. It's just shelved.
Right there. I just got him on the bench right now.
And Pete packed the bags. He didn't leave the house. Just the bags are. Listen, Kev. Listen.
Why haven't you packed?
Because I'm playing with my prick.
Come on.
I stopped. I was playing my prick for a little bit, so I stopped.
We got 3 men. We got 3 men on this broadcast. Like, we all been in that situation before when Shorty says, "That's it,
my boy, in la casa,"
and she starts packing and she packs and she zips the bag closed, but she don't hit that door. You know what I'm saying?
Algeria's done that about 5 times.
Until she hits that door.
Bitch.
Bro, I
Rodon, we in the house, baby. We ain't leave yet.
Even
See?
I don't know if you guys ever done it, but I fucking put a bunch of my shit in 2 trash bags and almost left 2.
I've never done that.
Nasty fat. Yeah,
bro, let me tell you.
I've never said I'm leaving my house. Fucking leaving. I ain't fucking leaving.
I don't think I've ever said I'm leaving, but I've left the house. I've gotten in my car and sat in the driveway for like an hour or 2.
Jay was like, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
The driveway move, bro.
You go for I've done the drive move. I've done the drive when I gotta get out.
Driveway move.
I gotta get out.
Yep.
I gotta get out because I'm gonna become a Netflix documentary any minute. So let me go.
There was one time where we weren't even living here. I was living in an apartment, and we got into a fight. And I ran down the stairs, got in the whip, and I turned the car on. And I'm about to go for a drive, like Pete just said.
Oh, he's about to go.
And before I pulled out, I was like, "Yo, if I pull out of this parking, bro, like I'm not gonna get another parking when I come back, bro."
Yo, that fucking New York mentality, bro.
New York for you, man.
Yo,
I can't go for a drive.
That is the Bronx.
I'm gonna be driving around this block forever to find a
spot. You mean to tell me every time I'm looking for parking and I see that one motherfucker in his car just listening to music, he wanted to go for the drive, but he just doesn't leave? That's what he is.
He's fighting with his wife. He's fighting with his girl. He's fighting with whoever, and he's taking advantage of those moments of peace in that whip before he has to go in the house, bro. That's all that is. And he knows he can't lose that parking spot.
You got to say, sometimes you got to take a deep breath and you just got to say this.
Gods, this is country.
You do that and you're so much better, man. You'll be so much better.
You know what's funny? Sometimes you do that. You go back in the house and that's how you feel. You say, gods, this is country. It's like the Yankees from the last series, right? They drop, I'm saying they dropped 2 or 3 and they don't look all that hot to this series where they just swept the Kansas City Royals.
And then you just look at her and you go,
Bessie, thank the gods for Bessie and her tits.
Maron.
And then life is so much better after that.
I mean,
Maron, look at this.
The tale of two tales. I'm looking at Max Fried and Rodon, right? They both, Max Fried has 24 innings pitched and Rodon has 23. Max has 23 hits. Rodon has 14.
It's walks. He also, Rodon got 12 walks.
12 to 5. It's insane.
Yeah.
So
big difference right there, though.
And I think it really pisses me off.
Home was awesome.
It really pisses me off when I think we all can say this, when you walk the 8 or 9 hole hitter. I think he does that a couple of times. And it's like, bro, just attack. Stop nibbling with those guys and go.
Yankee way, though.
Yeah, that nibbling drives me crazy, bro. At the bottom of the order, bro. Like, you can't just go at him, bro.
You're not an official Yankees pitcher until you walk the 7, 8, and 9 guys. I'm sorry. It's just the rules.
It's driving me nuts, bro. But listen, Cookie, and now Cookie becomes the 5?
Crisp.
Right? Cookie becomes a 5? Am I right?
I guess, yeah. Right now he is. Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Damn, and Rodon drops a 3?
Does he?
Or 4? Depending on that.
Probably a 3 right now.
I mean, he has a 5.480 ERA. Will Warren has a 4.14.
Well, if the funny thing is, we could look at the
Warren needs another 2 starts though, but
we could look at the numbers all that we want. The way that the rotation is scheduled in terms of days.
Oh no, we know.
Don is still matching up against other teams' aces.
And
most of the time.
And listen, I know
he gets paid enough too. He should be. Fuck it.
We're out here giving Rodon a hard time, but I mean, we know that internally
he deserves it.
That dude. No, he deserves it 100%. But also, we know that guy wants to do good. It's not. I don't know. I think maybe he's pressing. I don't know what it is, but he needs to figure it out. Speak to Andy Pettis. Speak to the guys. The veteran
this is gonna get people.
Speak to Cole, but
people's gonna get mad at me.
They already are.
Let me say this.
They've been mad at us.
I've never said this, and I'll say it now.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's gonna say it.
Maybe he's been unlucky. I mean, you're talking about a 3-run home, 2 3-run home runs.
And look at the kinds of
one of them was a poor job.
Saying,
look at the kind.
I'm just saying.
The one in Detroit. Look, the one
making excuses. Just saying.
Look, let's be honest. Let's call a spade here. The one against the Giants was stupid. The 2 home runs to Lee and all that was not. I don't like that. I won't go with unlucky there.
Mother was a dumb whore.
The one in Detroit though, and we spoke about this on All Rise. I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna say that was a little bit unlucky. You saw that shit.
It's a great pitch.
That wasn't a bad pitch at all. And then the whole one that he hit just barely sneaks over a wall scraper into the corner in left field. Like it was like the perfect storm. Of course, this freaking happens here, and then the rest of it just ruined everything. But I'm gonna be that guy there and say that.
And how many runs are there? 3, 2, 3. How many? What the other ones were?
That was a 3-run home run.
It was a 3-run home run.
Detroit. That was a 3-run home run. As cheap as it was, a good pitch and a wall scraper.
That was what Andy Ibanez. I think Andy Ibanez went down after it and just golfed that shit out to left field. I mean, it was a good pitch.
It wasn't
a hanger. It was a good pitch. He just went down after it. And
better hitting. It's like they say, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Speaking of unlucky,
the hitter was lucky.
God damn, Austin Wells, bro. You saw that fucking play they made today on him?
Oh yeah, fucking Isbell's an animal now, and he can run. That dude is fast as shit. Yeah.
That Kansas City team is a bunch of speed demons.
Oh, a lot, man. Isbell, Drew Waters, they're all fast runners.
Pretty fast, bro. Tolbert, he's no slouch either.
A bunch of gallinas.
Of course, Bobby.
Oh yeah, can't forget.
Bobby.
By the way, I have a snippet.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Go ahead.
I have a snippet of one of the Yes guys saying that.
Oh, he got a snippet.
There's a stat where Jason is faster than Bobby.
I told you, spring training.
To back you up on a lot of people were making fun of you for saying that.
Spring training.
What? They were making fun of it's
not making fun of him, but she's like, there's no
numbers.
way. And I was like, no,
yeah. I was literally going back and forth with a lot of people on that. I'm like, in spring training, his triple, he was clocked faster than Bobby Witt on a regular triple. So I had a guy in the chat. Yeah. Everybody was like,
not watch football.
So I mean,
let's not watch football. That's all.
If you guys want to,
Shiitake Pete. That's what they call him.
Shiitake Pete. That's my new name.
Pete. That's the new word. I mean, it's word on the street. My bad. Word on the calculator room.
Yeah, calculator. The third floor.
It's word in the computer lab.
All they do is beat it. Those beat reporters. I'm sorry.
They beat each other from what I hear.
They were going at it today. By the house, bro.
Real quick.
Old media.
Can we talk about our guy? And look, we love this guy. We've championed this guy. We praise this guy. But I think we also got to be fair when things aren't going quite as well. And
who flung shit?
No, not who flung shit. Jazz Chisholm.
Come on, Jazz. He's killing me, my brother.
And I get it, right? With the stuff with the cold and everything like that. But it's like, I mean, if it's today wasn't that bad. Like, it was chilly. Don't get me wrong, but like this is
no strikeouts today though
for New York. No strikeouts today, but you saw that situation where they walk Judge to get to him. They load the bases.
Swinging at the first damn pitch.
Swings at the first pitch and pops out. It's like, bro, my man, this is exactly why they walked Aaron Judge. If that's the kind of at-bat that you're going to be behind Aaron Judge, this team is not going to stand much of a chance anywhere because come playoff time, they will do that shit every single freaking time. We can't have that. And I see the discourse on Twitter and everywhere else already. Well, he can't be hitting, he can't be behind Judge. He can't do this. He can't do that. It's like, guys, yes, he can. He has all the talent in the world. Of course, he can do it. If anybody on this team can do it, he can do it. It's the fact that he's not doing it right now. It's like,
and can we also
do it? You can do it all night long.
This is it. This is the show right here. Can we also just put it on the shelf at this point that Aaron Judge doesn't need nobody to protect him?
Never needed anybody.
He's never needed it. The guy's hitting 409.
He's a raw dog. He's a raw dog.
I posted the lineup when he hit 61 when he tied Maris. Yes, we had already clinched. I get it. But the only two people that were benched that day were fucking Giancarlo Stanton and I believe it was fucking Aaron Hicks. So
who is anywhere near on the level of Aaron Judge that batted behind him ever? Nobody.
So you can't put anybody behind him.
That's what I'm saying. He's never needed it. You don't have a David Ortiz to put behind him. You don't have a Soto's gone. You don't have anybody at that level. Trout, Ohtani. You don't have anybody at that level batting behind. Judge is just that damn good. I said it today. The minute this guy has a postseason, he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. Aaron Judge is pissed. It's as clear as day. This dude is like, all right, I heard it all. Don't think I didn't. Watch this. I'm telling you, man, that man is gunning for Triple Crown. He wants Triple Crown.
You think he's pissed at the media? You think he's pissed at his ex?
I think he's pissed at himself.
You think he's pissed at the other right fielder?
I think he's pissed at himself.
I think he's pissed at himself.
I think it's a combination of all of it.
I think it's a combination of everything with Judge.
Yeah, I think he's mad at himself for allowing what happened to happen last year.
Exactly.
He committed the fifth inning play. He knows that. He's not stupid.
I think he takes ownership of the entire inning.
No question about it. I think he does. I think he blames it all on himself. I think he blames that if I did more, this could have happened. All of that stuff. I think Judge at the end of the day is going to prove this year why, hands down, he is the greatest player of our generation. And it's not close.
We see it's crazy though when you think about it though. I was thinking about this the other day because I watched the Apple documentary. I don't know why I put myself through that.
God bless you.
I love documentaries, so I just had to. And to their credit, it was shot beautifully. It looks amazing.
Beautifully. I watched the first episode of that. The Boston one?
It sucks. No. This is the World Series doc.
Oh, I didn't watch that shit. Fuck that.
Fucking never.
It's crazy how the fifth inning, the famous fifth inning, has so many different elements. But the one that you've seen replayed over and over and over again, the one that became the meme, the one that has been used by the NFL, by the NBA, by
Judge,
is Judge dropping the ball, and it's the first error of the inning. It it wasn't the linchpin. It wasn't the one.
His first error of all year.
Rizzo not covering first base. It wasn't that like the Volpe and Jazz one happened after, and that put the runner on third and stuff like there was those errors. And if you look at all three of them, it's like in terms of how the game went out, they're kind of equal. But Judge's is the one that bears all the weight, which is like,
of course,
it makes sense why he would carry the entire fifth inning on his shoulders, because I mean that's kind of been the narrative. It's like, well, you dropped the ball, buddy. If you did it, who knows what would happen?
He's carrying that load, and
you think he's got to let it loose?
Oh, he's carrying the load. He has to let it loose. Shout out to Uncle Don. Hope you get well soon, brother. My whole thing is that. And to his credit, like the only thing I gotta say is I always say this: you don't win or lose because of one play, and I hate when people do that too, because you lost as a team. After that, Volpe still had an easy ground ball that he could have made a good throw on. After that, if we had a first baseman with no CTE, he makes that play himself, or if Garrett Cole just remembers to fucking run. Because it's just Mookie said he read it right off the bat that he saw that Garrett Cole wasn't running. He's like, I got this. So it's like remotely, even if Garrett Cole makes a jet to it, first 4 steps, maybe Mookie takes him off, and you still like it's just so bad. And then unfortunately, Aaron Judge, who has carried this team a lot, they couldn't help him out there, which pissed me off. But at the end of the day, things happen for a fucking reason. I think, honestly, me personally, the first game really pissed me off. I don't want to go back memory lane. So, but
please.
I just want to talk about Judge, because he's hitting 409, right? And he's pissed. And honestly, I said this before. I want him this year to fucking flirt with 60. Fuck it. But I need him to hit in October. So
that's it.
So I'm gonna cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, Aaron Judge is doing Aaron Judge things. I wanted to, before we get into anybody else on the offense, because I wanted to shout out some other guys there, I want to talk a bit about the bullpen. Luke Weaver looks fucking phenomenal, dude. And now they have a Star Wars entrance for him, I heard.
Which is pretty sick. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
I haven't seen it.
It's amazing. I'm not biased.
You went again?
Even though I am biased. I saw a video.
Oh, okay.
And then I started looking for specific videos. So there's like 30 TikToks. I'll send you some. It's really
So
nice.
what is it? What do they do?
Live long and prosper.
It's Star Wars. It's like Luke, obviously Luke Weaver. So it's like,
oh, okay.
So he comes out. There's the lights are going on and off, and the big screen has his name, but like in the Star Wars like lettering with like stars in the background, and the music is playing. It's I don't know. It's if you like Star Wars, bro,
I see it. Yeah,
it feels good. And it's Luke Weaver coming out, so it's not like some chump coming out to like a.
No, it's
you know, they don't announce him like in the Darth Vader voice, do they?
No.
Well, I do a horny Vader now on Game Season Live.
When he's coming out?
Feel the dark side.
Come.
That's the best I got.
He has 9 innings. No one runs.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been real good.
Has a .78 whip. His batting average against is .069. That is disgusting. By the way, you have a stat.
Filth.
I don't know if you remember, but I remember the stat.
Feel the dark side, huh? That's cool. Okay.
I remember the stat of that Christian gave you. If you want to shout it out, I don't know if you remember it. He gave Francis a stat because Francis.
I was about to say, not me.
Who was that?
You don't remember Francis? I can say it if you want. I know what it is.
Who was I talking about?
About Luke Weaver. That the Corbin Burns game, he didn't want to use him twice.
Oh yeah. I got
and since then
he said he wouldn't use Luke Weaver in a multi-inning.
He didn't want to.
Since then, he's done it 4 times.
Out of the 4 times he came out, he's done it. He's used them multiple times, 3 times.
But I talk about this shit all the time. That's regular. That's regular Boone in the Yankees. That's the great communication. They do this all the time. They do it all the time.
Can we call them Boonisms? Can we get a name for?
But he's not the only
things?
one. Cashman does it too. They all do it. It's Yankee leadership. It's just the way they go about business.
It's like
a Yankee way.
Nobody calls them out. Nobody calls them out.
Is it the Yankee way? This is the way. Like
this is the Yankee way.
What's it called? That show?
Mandalorian.
This is the way.
This is the way. It is what it is. And like I'm seeing the roles now, and I want you guys, I was talking about this last night. Ryan Yarborough is like the cleanup Mop up guy.
Yarby. He's back, isn't he? I knew he was not. I knew he was gonna come back this episode because I know Pete, and there's no way that we was only gonna get this one time.
Fernando Cruz seems to be the guy that he has a mixed role where he's like the seventh inning guy, or his split is. He had 9 innings.
He likes those splits.
9 2/3, right? 16 strikeouts, my guy. 16 strikeouts.
Hey, I love Fernando. I love Fernando Cruz, man.
People
under 3 ERA right now.
They said that we only had 2 good relievers, but I think Nando got
2 good relievers.
Hey, that's what the streets were saying. That.
Hey, right now, I mean, who are our 2 good relievers?
I was saying before.
Wait, you want me to say them?
Yeah, please.
You know the guy that's fucked
obviously
us.
Mark Leiter Jr.
No, hold on, stop.
Obviously,
I was gonna
he's
say
number
that.
one.
Let me say
Mark
that.
Leiter Jr. should be our closer. I don't know how he's not greatest
Mark
player.
Leiter Jr. is the one who's
I
fucked
think he's
us.
the ace.
All right, Mark Leiter Jr. is Diddy. Okay, he's the one who's fucked us.
Hey yo, holy
no Astro glide.
shit.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Hey yo, Mark Leiter Jr. is Diddy.
Giving up that grand slam. Now listen, he'll be all right. But listen, Mark Leiter Jr. But what I wanted to say is there's more than 2
He's
relievers
been used more than any reliever.
because Luke Weaver's the best, right?
Yeah,
Fernando Cruz has
been the
turned the
best.
corner after his second outing. He's looked great since.
Yeah.
So Yogo has 7 innings of 1 earned run
Yep.
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
So
Very quietly.
Ian Hamilton doesn't look good, but he only pitched 3 innings. He's coming back from injury.
Yep.
But you can say Devin Williams, Luke Weaver, Fernando Cruz, Yogo, and you can throw Tim Hill. Tim Hill, yeah, he's giving up a couple of runs there, but Tim Hill's still Tim Hill. I think he's just getting his foot. He's getting in a groove. I think he'll be all right. So we're talking about 6. And listen, Brent Hendrick also looked great.
Good, man.
And
5 1/3 is 9 Ks. I don't know what he's doing in the minor leagues still.
So that's what I'm saying. There's more than 2 relievers, Pete. There's more, but
There
it
is.
just seems
Yeah,
that
there is.
the thing is that the Yankees have been playing very close games and 1-2
Adam
runs.
Ottavino, you forgot about him. 1 2/3 innings,
Fuck
nothing.
that guy. Where is he? Where is he?
At DFA again.
I don't know.
I have
He'll be back.
no
He'll be
idea.
back next week.
So I think the bullpen is starting to turn a corner, but I will say that we thought that. I can't believe I just said a boom shit there.
Turning the corner, yeah.
I do it all the time. You know how many times I said it's right in front of us over like the last 6-7 months? Non-stop. It's always right in front of us.
We know we got to
now.
be better. Okay.
If it's behind you, that's a problem. Just saying.
Anyway, so let's touch base on the guys who has shocked you offensively. I want to hear from you guys because I
Shocked you?
who's shocking you right now?
I think the guys that are performing bad are shocking me more than the guys that are performing good because I'm not shocked by Goldie.
I'm
thought
shocked
Goldie
by
had a chance
Goldie.
to be very good.
I don't think he was going to hit 350, Pete.
Well, I mean, it's very early, but it doesn't shock.
Goldie's
He hits
probably-
line drives all over the place. I mean,
Goldie's probably my bet, though.
I love the way he hits. I love the way he hits. So if somebody put it like this, if somebody said, "Hey, in the first 2.5 weeks of the year, whatever it's been, 3 weeks, Paul Goldschmidt is going to hit, well above 300," I'd be like, okay, I can see it.
Or
I'm not like blown away. I'm more blown away by Cody Bellinger being terrible. That's what I'm more blown away by. Cody Bellinger hitting 170 something. That shocks me a lot more than Goldie hitting above 300.
Can I say something right now?
Please.
Goldschmidt, let me say this. He's hitting 350, all right, with a 397 on base, right? But he has only 6 RBIs.
Yep.
And 8 runs. He has 23 hits.
A lot of singles.
Wouldn't he
doubles.
be a good guy to put behind Judge?
Yes. 100%. Yes. He should be the guy consistently behind Judge at this point. Yeah.
When are we
Because
gonna? That's what I'm
He's
saying.
also a really good professional hitter. Like you can tell he's a professional hitter.
We're not. Obviously, I like him where he's at. I don't think he's not a young guy where he's gonna change his approach because they moved him from where he's hitting.
Right.
So it's like, if he's not scoring or he's not bringing guys in, why are we not hitting him cleanup?
Can I also change one thing about the Yankees lineup?
Sure.
Dominguez needs to be where Volpe is. There's this Volpe stuff in the middle of the order, batting 5th or 6th every single day. Switch it up with Anthony. Switch it up with Jason Dominguez. Jason against right-handers, no doubt about it. Jason Dominguez needs to be 6'7". or at 6 at least.
He gives you
No
a
doubt
better
about it.
quality at
Lefty
bat.
Jason for sure.
No question about it. Against
gives you a
righties,
better-
there's no doubt about it. That's where he has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be there. He's a much more dynamic hitter. And on top of that, he has way better at bats. He gets into deep counts. He'll take a walk. You don't mind doing it.
So against
he needs to be
righties,
there.
would you be mad at? That's the thing. Ben Rice, obviously, his leadoff spot. I think he has that locked when he's against a righty. He's been great.
Yeah, he should be.
I
there.
think
like
so.
him. I like him there.
Then who you gonna put in the 2-hole for Judge?
Well, right now they have it as Judge in that situation.
That's the issue.
Well, no, it's not an issue to me
No.
because Ben Rice has been so good. So if Ben Rice is going to be the guy getting fat pitches down to Johnson, I'm okay with that.
So you're
Because
okay
look at the damage he's done.
with Ben Rice,
So Ben Rice, Judge,
Goldie?
I go Ben Rice, Judge, Goldie, yeah. And then because that's why I'd rather have Dominguez up there because then you go Jazz, Jason, and then Wells, and then Volpe. That's the way I go about that. I break it down.
I'm
that
not doing
way.
Jazz Jason. I'm putting
Bellinger
Jason
in the
Jazz
bottom
right now.
line.
Jazz
Or whatever you want. Whatever you want. If that's how you want to go about it that way. But I don't like the idea of against right-handers, you got Dominguez hitting all the way low in the lineup, and you keep, for some reason, feeling like Anthony Volpe needs to be in the middle of an order. I don't get it. He's never been a middle-of-the-order bat. He should be at the bottom of the order utilizing his speed.
I agree.
I don't understand the idea of Anthony Volpe. How many, today he came through, which is awesome. Happy he had the big double today.
Yes.
But there's many times in those situations where guys like Judge are getting on base or getting walked. Jazz doesn't do something, and Anthony Volpe's up next. And it's like he's also hitting 200.
But even today, and this is what I mean. Not for nothing. Like, I understand Volpe because he, at least a little bit, because he's been, at least when he's been pulling the ball, taking the ball out the ballpark. But my thing is, Wells is struggling. Grisham, I get he's on a hot streak, even though his last 7 games, I was looking at it last night. His last 7 games, he has 1 home run. That's it in his last 7 games.
Yeah,
so it was,
that's expected.
It was great. No, and I think that Grisham still serves as a guy that you can play 2-3 times a week, and he's gonna give you good ABs because he's patient. He takes his walks. I like Grisham.
Yeah.
Right. But we knew that he wasn't gonna be a 300 hitter forever.
No, definitely not.
So he's obviously struggling the last 7 games. Wells is obviously struggling the last 7 games. Dominguez has actually been better his last 7 games, but you hit him 8th.
It doesn't make sense.
And look,
it doesn't make sense.
And listen,
at all.
we're not again. This is not like the fucking these guys always with Boone. It's not only Boone. We're talking about the organization. We all know that there's not only a Boone decision, even though they say he only makes the lineups. I disagree. So it's like that's what I'm saying. You got 2 guys that haven't been hitting their best, but Dominguez is getting hotter. But yet you put Dominguez batting 8th today. And granted, he went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, but
he has a 355 on base percentage. Why is he at the bottom of your order?
I mean,
because narratives. That's why.
It just doesn't make sense. What has Anthony? Let me ask you a serious question here. And again, everybody knows I love Anthony Volpe. I'm a big fan of Anthony Volpe.
Okay,
I'm going to be honest.
Smith.
I'm going to be honest about what he's done. What has Anthony Volpe shown that he should be batting 5th or 6th every day for the Yankees?
He went to Derek Jeter's camp when he was a kid.
Oh, okay.
He has a picture with Jeter.
Okay.
He's from New Jersey.
I was kind of getting, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
What else? I can't think.
Is that how you speak to your king?
Listen, it's not to dunk on Volpe. It's just,
No, it's not. It's true.
Listen,
It's true. It's a fact.
That's all it is.
It's a fact. We're not saying nothing bad about him. It's a fact.
Here's the thing, if I wouldn't even care if other people were treated similarly. It wouldn't be an issue. I think the issue that we're having is if you can do it for this guy, why can't we see it with Dominguez? And it's like, no. Heavens no. We couldn't possibly do this. And it's like, why not?
You know how he's been hitting. He has a 150 batting average the last 7 games as well. Now he has a 308 on base, which for Volpe, that's a huge that's
overall
I love
320,
that.
which is impressive for him.
I love that because he used to struggle with that. If he was hitting 150, his on base was like 240.
Yo, Judges at 519.
No, Judges.
It's so stupid.
Judge is playing MLB The Show right now.
I'm just saying, bro.
So stupid.
You dance around with the lineup all the time last year. When Volpe first came up, the first 2 weeks he was fucking hitting 300, and you guys decided to move him from 7 to the fucking leadoff spot, right? We're not saying to put Jason cleanup or anything like that, but he should be 5'6", I think. Lefty Jason.
Jason should be the number 5 hitter on the
right. Team. Yeah, against right-handers, there's no doubt about it. Jason should be up in the order. There's no question about it. He's good. He's hitting 400 against righties. 400.
Which more often than not, that's what we're facing.
That's what you're gonna face.
And I still want to see him.
He should be at least give him a look for a month. Why not give him the rest of this month and May?
Yeah,
to see what he looks like at that spot in the line.
And I still want him against I hope they don't try to do the platoon bullshit with him because of the righty shit. But I know because the reason why, because even though he was hitting 50, like I said, his on base was 294. So it's not, and he still gives you competitive at bats at the right side.
But we're talking about what is it, 31 at bats in the majors? Like, why are
that's what
doing? You got some people saying he needs to give it up already. You want to
tell Waldo to give
up switch hitting?
He needs
already?
to give it up.
Tell Waldo to give it up.
Already? Like, what the hell are we doing?
Waldo needs to give it up.
Give him his time.
Do people remember how much we saw Aaron Hicks trying to switch hit in this team?
Waldo, by the way, is 4 for 6 right-handed this year.
I mean,
he turned the corner.
I think he's 4 for 6 right-handed this year. If I have that stat correct, I'm pretty sure I do. I'll double check. I got it right here in front of me. Let me see.
Drink some of this.
Okay, little Saratogas. All right.
I don't know what Jason's doing, but his morning routine seems to be working. And now a couple people need to get their morning routine.
That's Saratoga.
He's 4 for 6 this year.
Jason probably dip his face in some mango when he wake up.
God, I kill for it right now.
Some guacamole. He loves
I kill for it right now, bro.
He loves what for 3 golpes this time?
Oh my God, yes! Right now, bro, I haven't ate for like 8 hours.
Let's go to Legacy.
Perico Ripiao. How did Pete say it?
Let's go to Legacy.
Rapiro Papao.
He said Perico Papao.
I did a Harry Potter one. Rapiro
Papao. Paria Patronum. Don't make me get my wand.
Oh, get your wand, bro. Come on. Get the wand. Rapiro Papao.
I ordered I told you I ordered some butterbeer, man. It's supposed to come tomorrow. I'm excited.
Bueno, damas y caballeros, Francis ha pedido un butterbeer de Harry Potter. Sapiro.
Give me some of the pain.
And let me die.
Listen, 240 here. Smack that like and hit that sub.
They're gonna
like
smack the
never
like. They're gonna hit the sub.
it.
By the way, if you guys want to help us, we're 1 sub away from 43,650.
Let's do it. Let's get that sub right now. I know you're in here somewhere.
If you're that lucky winner who subs up and gives it that 50, I'm gonna send you a handwritten Johnson tipped letter from my high school baseball card called Percy Johnson. I got the record for the most at bats with butt ass naked ass chaps.
Ay, Dios mío.
Guess what I wrote?
His OnlyFans, butt ass, assless chaps, all over the place.
Hey, Mike Tyson ain't got shit on me.
Yo, that was wild, bro. When they turned around that shit, and I said, oh shit.
And the funny thing is, they knew that nobody.
I said, that's his fucking ass.
Nobody. They knew that we weren't just gonna look at this normally. Like clearly, it's like, bro, this is a 60-year-old ass, and not the kind that Francis is into. Okay, this is a 60-year-old ass on a pay-per-view fight.
On a pay-per-view fight.
What the hell are we doing?
Francis, read that super chat.
How much time you got, buddy?
Francis does. Hold on, wait. Francis does Ganero Cream Paro. Ganero Cream Paro.
Oh my God.
Yo, y'all.
Oh my God.
Yo, y'all ain't shit, bro.
Deben de parar.
Lord.
Hey.
Hacho, papi, cabrón. Tú le metes cabrones las granas, cabrón. ¿Te gusta la señalcita ese?
Hey, yo. Let's talk a little bit about that, man. How we feel. I mean, the three of us haven't spoke about it together.
I gotta
talked about it somewhere else. Aaron Judge, Captain America.
I love it. I was about to say I have to get the drop of Marcellus Wallace from Pulp Fiction. It goes, English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
That's a good drop to have for the
For this
WBC.
show.
That's a good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo,
Hell
Hacho,
yeah.
papi, cabrón.
That shit is gonna be hilarious.
English, motherfucker. Do you
So-
speak it?
Mira, lo que yo te voy a decir es que si Aaron yo va a ser el...
No, but let's.
Do you think
let's
hold on. Do
let's
you
dive
think
into that.
that by Aaron Judge saying that and announcing it, that he is trying to assemble the Avengers this year? Like he's trying to like bring like Paul Skeens,
Hold on.
Zach Wheeler.
I think DeRosa
fucking-
said it.
Oh, wait a second. DeRosa didn't say dick. Pete Simonetti said this for a long time. The minute Aaron Judge is in, everybody's joining and USA is going to have the best team ever. The best team ever assembled. USA. United States of America.
Let's call it
The second best team assembled. Let's
It will
bring
be
it.
the best team
thing,
ever
Kev.
assembled. Paul Skeens, Scooby-Doo. He's going to pitch against the air and go Scooby-Doo, pa. Strike. That's what he's going to fucking do.
I mean,
All
it
of them
would
out.
be something. It would be something if DR smacks Scooble around and you hear
Don't do that
Scooby Doo
to me.
Papa playing in it because you
Don't
know
do that.
a
That's
Dominican
fucked up,
will
bro.
do that. Like
That's
if
fucked up.
Soto took him
Don't do
deep,
that to me.
Scooby Doo Papa is coming on within 30
Soto?
seconds, bro.
Oh,
I mean, Team DR.
Team DR.
Nah, I love Soda. So I love him.
Of
Here's
course.
I
the
can never
thing.
hate him. I can't hate him. He
Nah,
knows.
we can't hate him. Look, so I'm saying Judge, Captain America, right? D-Rose said, it was like, oh, so Judge, they asked him, did the Judge, are you going to start your recruiting now? DeRosa didn't even let him answer. He was like, what do you mean recruiting? That's it. He's
You
the
know that
captain.
he recruited
That's all
alone. That's it.
That's it.
I
That's
said
all that
it.
needs to be done.
I
And it's
said that
crazy
shit way back.
because it's a fact. Like Aaron Judge
Shit takes.
take it like saying that he's going to be the captain or whatever. That's really all you need for Team USA. Because it's like, bro, if Judge is doing it, who is anybody to say no right now at this point? So Team USA is going to be pretty stacked.
Griggle
PR
shits.
named Lindor the captain. Pretty dope. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to Lindor. A little bit of
Yeah, who's the
I
captain
saw
of DR?
that. I saw that.
right. So brings me to my next question.
Who
right?
is the captain of DR?
That's my next question.
There's a bochinche with that. There's a chisme.
That's why I'm bringing up this question to our distinguished panel. Who should be the captain of the Dominican national?
Bueno, de las personas que están hablando ahora mismo, de los tres tercera base que pueden hacer el capitán de la República Dominicana, está con usted.
I mean,
I'll be honest, man.
I was rolling with you. I understood it. I was just
I know, but Pete didn't, so I don't want to alienate 200 plus in here who don't speak
because
Espanol.
the guy that I think.
Can I say this before
before
you say that? Because Mike Deportes, shout out to Mike.
Mikey Deportes,
Hey, Mikey D.
Mike Deportes,
Little Mike D.
Deportes.
Mikey
Mi
Deportes.
estimado Mike. Mike Deportes said,
Mike
look how
Mike Deport.
look how USA
Deport.
had Mike Trout one year, and then now it's Aaron Judge the next, and there's no shame, there's no hatred, nobody's talking shit. But God forbid you say that Manny Machado is not the captain of Team DR. Everybody wants to put their goals up in arms.
Okay.
So that's
But
very
should
telling.
he though?
Do you
Should
agree?
he be the captain
Do
though?
you agree with that, Kev?
See, my thing is, I still feel that he's the captain, but the disagreement is who's playing third base, him or Jose
Wait a second.
Ramirez.
Wait. I'm sorry. I got to throw this out there real quick. Isn't Albert coaching them?
Yes.
Yes.
Albert's the shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Albert's the fucking captain.
He's the
Albert's
manager
fucking
though.
captain. It doesn't matter. He's
No,
the
no,
fucking
but-
captain. He's one of the greatest players that ever lived. That to me, that's their biggest problem last year is they didn't have management. They didn't have
at all.
management. Tony Pena, I don't know why Tony Pena's not back because he should be back. He
They
should
didn't
be
have
the
the
guy,
right
in my
people.
opinion. But
Around period. Like
at the end of the
USA
day, I don't think
Did it
you even
right.
argue that. I think their captain, honestly, needs to be the manager. It needs to be Albert
There's no such
Pujols.
thing as that. Okay, we're not gonna make up rules now. Okay.
I think that's fair. I think that's okay. So it's an argument, right? Like you said, if Manny's not the captain, it's a problem.
No, it's
Who's
a
the
problem,
captain?
but who else has
Here's
the
the
leadership,
thing,
like leadership qualities as Manny? I'll wait.
Here's the thing though. That's what I'm saying. So here's my thing.
The best
captain-
player on the team is Tatis.
to me, the captain
He's
of
not a
the-
captain though. He's out there
That's what
shaking
I'm
his
saying.
ass and hitting home
The
runs.
Exactly.
captain
Exactly.
of DR is Manny Machado, and precisely because of his relationship with Tatis,
It has to be Manny.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Has to be Manny.
Tatis,
Who else is it?
Tatis is lightning in a bottle. Tatis is not just going to respect somebody just because you tell him he has to respect that person. The fact that Machado has won Fernando Tatis Jr.'s respect the way that he has tells you the kind of man that he is off the field, the kind of leader that he is in the clubhouse. And this shit goes back. Adam Jones will tell you, like plenty of people will tell you, Manny
He's a
Machado
leader.
is that guy.
He's the man.
Now-
I love Manny.
when you bring up the argument, well, but then who should be playing third base? I think just because you're the captain don't mean that you gotta touch that field every single day.
That's true.
I think
That's true.
Machado should get some starts, but I also think that there's gonna be days when they're gonna need J-Ram in there batting lefty, and he's gonna be on the bench, and that's cool. If you're a captain, you could deal with that. You should be able to deal with that. I mean, other than J-Ram though, I don't know if I'm
Machado could DH because my thing is that I think
the other Dominican third baseman. I'm just saying.
I don't know if Devin. No.
I'm just saying. Hey, that's where it gets. That's where it gets down.
He's a DH.
That's where
he's a DH.
What's the face what's the face that Jose Reyes used a lot?
Yeah, that one. That shit's hilarious, bro.
You'd be like, huh?
That shit is hilarious.
I almost put that in the Soto video.
No.
Listen. The way he hit last
God.
WBC.
Oh yeah, we got a soupy.
The way he hit last WBC, I don't know, bro. But I'll read this because let me read this. Let me read that super chat.
Okay, read this super chat.
All right. Buenas noches, damas y caballeros. Aquí tenemos un super chat de Neselia Molina. Y'all got me over here crying. Best stream every time I need my updates. Heart emoji. Love ya.
Oh, she loves the you.
Hit it.
Hey. Hey. DJ Francis.
Una mujer, man.
Check it out.
Damn, you got a little mic, bro.
Check it out. Check it out.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
I was about to do something, and then there was.
Got real quiet. You ain't want to do it no more.
I know, right? I know.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that sometimes, right? We can't.
Oh,
give
tell you what.
all our inside jokes, but
so it's Machado for sure. Well, then what other WBC?
To me, it's Manny. It's got to be Manny.
I think it's got to be
Manny Machado's got to be him. It's got to be Manny. There is no other captain for DR.
To me, I'm with that too.
Put it like this, Francis, honest, and Kev, honest. If you can't put anybody up against him, even in thought, there is no other.
There's nobody with the leadership qualities of Manny, and he's been there, and he's been there for the last couple of years too. That's what I'm saying. So that's
they
why.
got the right. They're gonna be a force to be reckoned with this year because they got the right guy manage them too. Everybody's gonna have to play.
But they got
their Albert. Albert ain't fucking around.
You know, Albert's the right peripherals too, though. They said one of the biggest mistakes we did last time. We looked in every other nation's dugout, and they had the right people in there. Where was Pedro? Where was Poppy? Where was Manny?
Yep.
We didn't have none of.
Aren't they going to be there? Said
Tatis
they're all going to be there.
They're all going to be there.
Well, Pedro's part of the front office, but I don't know if he's going to be. I mean, I don't know yet. But Tatis Senior is going to be one of the hitting coach. I think David Ortiz is one of the bench coaches too. I think those two guys.
I thought I remember hearing that.
Don't forget about my guy Gilbert. He's a part of the coaching staff.
Oh yeah, Gilbert, who's is a very smart guy.
He works for the Mets, which
unfortunately
I'm not.
He works for the Mets. Unfortunately,
very smart guy that works for the Mets. You know what? Why?
¿Qué palo ha dado este hombre?
No.
Y ha enterrado a los Tigres del Licey.
No.
The saddest part about that whole call is I had to cut it out. I couldn't play the nose because I would feel so bad. No. Then he comes in.
I can't believe it.
Man, voy a poner malo. You already know, bro. You already know. Look at Francis' face. Caminero. And you know, he took Jerry De Los Santos deep the other day, and they're like,
I saw that.
And they're like, why? Angel De Los Santos. They're like, why is he still fucking hitting Licey pitchers, even in MLB?
That's fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up.
Oh, man. Speaking of that, the Yankees, great transitioning, by the way, by this fucking phenomenal squad. The Yankees go to spring training? No, they go to George Steinbrenner Field to play an away game against the Tampa Bay Rays. 4-game set.
4 of them.
Caminero, who's on fire. What do you guys think about that series?
It's interesting, man. What's the match? Let me see the matchups real quick. I know Warren's
he's going to see the matchups.
Warren's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Warren's tomorrow.
Yes.
So we got Warren versus Bradley. Taj Bradley's been really good. Rodon versus Rasmussen, and then Carrasco versus Baz.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So it's some matchups right there, man. Yankees going to be the away team at George Steinbrenner Field. You know, by the way, there's going to be a lot of fucking homers. There's going to be a lot of homers.
The ball flies over there on top of that.
There's going to be a lot of homers.
that's practically a home game with better weather. I expect good things from the Yankees in this next series. I really freaking do, bro.
Is it a 4-game set?
Yes,
It is a 4-game set. So what's the last matchup? I stopped right there.
It's probably
Fried versus Pepio.
Yeah. So
tough matchups.
I expect, yes, in terms of pitching, tough matchups. But here's what I'll say: I think the Yankees, so especially some of the hitters, are dying to get back to Tampa. I think they can't wait to get back to that field.
Cody Bellinger can't wait to get to Tampa.
And to get back to that weather. And I think you're going to see it. I really
facts.
Marron.
Facts. Marron. Look at this.
I'm telling you, I'm there's a couple of them. I think Volpe's another one. Jazz. I think Jazz can't wait.
Oh, Jazz is gonna go off
to get to some freaking warm weather.
He's leaving with at least 8 home runs.
Yeah, he's like, bro,
on the year.
Complaining about the cold and all that shit. To their credit, though, they've been on a stretch for a little while where it's like, bro, they haven't played a decent weather baseball game in a long time. Like, I think the last really good weather game was NYY Day, the second game of the season.
Oh man, what a day! I was telling people in the chat
no rain
today,
next 4 days, so that's good.
Because they were asking me today, what is the best moment of the year so far? I was like, well, calling a game, but I was like, if not calling the game, being at the first event, because I don't think we may never see that again.
No, we're not seeing that shit again.
We may
and
never
honestly,
see
for
like
those who used to joke around and say that we're mushes, or I mean, we were running on some bad luck.
It was kind of ugly.
But
ugly.
What a way to turn the fucking page.
Yep.
By the way, from the get.
Yep.
From the fucking get. 3 pitches, 3 home runs. I gotta tip my cap to Nestor Cortez. Thank you. He's still a Yankee.
And Rubio.
Nestor Targaryen. Shout out to you. But yeah, so the Yankees, 4 games with the Tampa Bay Rays and 3 games with the Guardians before they play the Blue Jays here at home. So
they finally got an off day.
Yeah. So I don't know. Listen, like the Tampa Bay team, I'm gonna say this to you guys. Look at these next couple of weeks. So again, like I said, Tampa 4, Cleveland 3, Blue Jays 3, Orioles 3, Tampa again 3 at home, the Padres 3. And then you get the A's in Seattle away.
Then you get the Mets not too far.
Which by the way, the A's are playing pretty good as well.
Soderstrom, an animal, 8 homers.
Soderstrom's on 9, I think. No?
They're playing.
Does he got 9 now?
I think he hit 9 yesterday or something. On my fantasy team, by the way. I got lucky with that. Then Seattle. Then you get the Mets. Did you make that?
Oh, game season live on Sunday, May 18th. Yes, I told everybody already. Yeah. Game season live. Sunday, May 18th is a 7:00 game. Can't wait.
Look at this. This is my camera. Look at this. Come to Legacy, May 18th. Have a taste of the glory. Have a piece of the glory. See what it tastes like. Come see game season live.
You see what the quesadillas taste like.
You're gonna endure it.
Oh, the best quesadillas.
I put the D in quesadilla.
Ah, my God.
It's gonna be.
But listen,
that shit got white sauce in it. That's wild, bro. You said it like that. That shit even got white sauce drizzled on top. You sick fuck you.
So you guys,
look at this.
You see my pain for the next 2-3 weeks, right? With this schedule.
It's gonna be good.
The schedule's wild.
It is.
It's nuts. But
it's tough. It's tough, man. I got a lot of games to call here, nonstop.
So I don't know. I feel like the weather's starting to break, and I think they're gonna. I think the offense is gonna really start to.
Can we do this too? You know, I know it's really early. The Yankees are 11-7.
They are.
That's not
a good fucking record, man.
It's a very good record. I mean, they're
11-7 after all the bullshit.
They've had
no starters.
Should be 13-5, but that's all right.
Agreed.
Two games slipped away, but
to be 11-7 to start the year, I think if somebody told us that up to this point,
I thought we would say we would be 500, right? I think everybody thought that we maybe start around. They had
no pitch. Look at the fucking guys they had pitching. Come on, I mean, like for them to be where they are, that's good, man. It really is.
If somebody would have showed you Rodon's ERA, and they would have showed you Stroman's numbers,
Jazz and Bellinger's numbers,
and they would have showed you like Devin Williams' whip or something, and not showing you the record, and just said we're just going to show you Devin Williams his whip. We're going to show you Rodon's ERA. We're going to show you Stroman's ERA, and we're going to show you Cody Bellinger's numbers offensively and Volpe's numbers offensively. And you just saw those 5 players. and had to guess the record, there's no way you guess anything above 500, and yet they're 11-7.
Yeah.
Now
that's what I'm saying. We got things you can complain about. You got things you can talk about. You got things you can react to, and you could be upset with. The overall record of the club is good. The team is doing a solid job of winning ball games. They're doing it.
Yes, they are.
Whether there's things, like I said, that we can nitpick, you could be angry about in the moments and all that, but they are winning games. They're 11-7. It's not a bad record. They're first. What are they? First or tied for first now? What is it? With the Blue Jays?
They're in first. They had a half.
I think the
we had a half a game
first.
ahead of them yesterday, so we should be still ahead.
Was it okay?
So we have a half game lead. But shout out to Moodboard.
Yeah,
watching.
Yankees are a half game up, 11-7. What is it?
I know. I said shout out to Moodboard that he DM'd me that he's
nice.
Tuned in.
Oh my God, Moodboard is in here. Hello, K.
Oh, everybody's here, damn it.
Oh, they're here.
I know a lot of people who don't say they're here, but they're here.
Oh, they like the late night.
Oh, they're here, all right.
Oh, they're definitely here.
They're here. Good evening, Chris. How's it going?
I think we already, this
shit takes.
I think I got
we
got about 12 or 14 new members today, so now we're officially almost 4 times the amount of listeners.
That's right, about 4 times. You hear that? Could he still play?
The amount, yeah.
I'm not gonna, let me not even call his government. I'm just gonna call him Chris.
Anyway,
Chris Crane.
Anyway, he's watching.
Go
to your room, you little shit.
I got the drizzle, Chris.
The drizzle what? The drizzle Chris.
Drizzle Chris. That's crazy because he do look like a melted ice cream cone walking down the halls of Yankee Stadium. Poor guy. It's not my fault. Y'all know I say something, then y'all do that. Y'all make me feel.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
What do you want me to do?
Nah, he heard put him in the fucking locker back in high school. I know that for a fact.
He didn't hear it. He experienced.
100%. There's no doubt about that.
I'm convinced he experienced it by somebody who looked a hell of a lot like Pete, and that's what this is all about.
And I'm the last person that's a bully. Like legitimately the last person that's a bully.
I don't know, Pete. Shiitake Pete might be a bully.
Look at me covering my eyes up like I'm just a
Pete,
puppy dog.
Pete was not a bully.
He's going Ian Hamilton on
because me and Pete.
I'm not a bully.
I'm just a puppet dog.
Oh, he's just a puppet dog.
I'm gonna tell you who up, brother. Let me tell you this, and you gonna listen to that right here. That boy drive a Prius. He ain't drive no Lincoln. I tell you that much. I tell you that much.
I'm gonna have to drive a Lincoln one day. I got no choice.
Make sure you drive it butt ass naked.
I would put my money on like a city bike if he drives anything at all.
A scooter with a helmet on for safety.
I could see him driving a scooter. Yeah, one of the sit-down scooters.
Like I just don't understand the hate, my guy. Like I get it that you get 5 listeners when you watch it, when you do your lives, but that's not how you grow your show.
Well, that's
man.
What it is,
it's
Kev,
just
to be honest.
It's just you gotta understand, bro. People want entertainment. They want the coverage of the team. Hey. They want to have their voices heard. This is why other shows are doing voicemails.
I'm not trying to be a dick too,
shit, so like,
but it's also a dying breed.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to think about that. Like you're in a market that's a dying breed, and then you see people like Pete Ciminelli go, motherfucker, and it's like, how do people listen to this nut job? But nobody wants to listen to me. I went to school for this, buddy.
This cracked me up today. To your point.
I dropped out and I'm doing this.
Keith McPherson said, somebody tell me what the article is about because I ain't paying no fucking $4 for the post.
And he's right.
And that's exactly what we're talking about.
Correct. He's 100% correct. I mean, Keith McPherson on that take is 150% correct.
That's
and on top of that, honestly, though, like, what are you getting from it? You mean I got to pay money to listen to you talk? People pay. They don't pay money to read your article. They're not gonna want to hear you talk. I mean, what fun is it? What excitement is it?
That's the thing, though. I think if you and it's more than just the one guy. There's a couple of people out.
A lot of people.
That I think
not even targeting one dude. I'm just gonna say this. I understand if we're not your cup of tea because for any reason, that's fine. 100%. There's different. Just like there's different comedians, there's different shows, there's different drama, there's different colors for everybody. If you don't like us, that's fine. Just change the channel, keep it moving. But for you to continue to throw jabs when you feel like it, and then when I call you out, by the way, which like pisses me off because it's like you want to act and talk all this shit, but then you block me when I call you out on your own takes because he was like the fundamental narrative is a narrative because it's easy to all this bullshit. But I took 2 pictures of your tweets in July talking about fundamentals, and I posted it. Now you want to make believe like fundamentals didn't matter. Yeah. So and then you block me, which I don't care.
Easy.
I don't
It's
care.
very easy. Francis knows that I told everybody when people were hitting me up about and by the way, a lot of people messaged and said the same stuff that Francis has been saying about us for a long time. It's because of this. This is what we're doing. And their brand is just doing this. That's it. It's easier than that. People could look at what NYYU is doing and go, yeah, but how? Yeah, but how? Because it's not your cup of tea. That's fine. But all that other stuff is just dying. And I'm talking about podcasters in general. That is where the game is at. That's where the game is going. So if you're into content creation, you're doing a good job at it, you got a fan base that really enjoys what you do, that's where it's at. The media and all, it is a dying breed. It's a dying breed. People like Keith McPherson, he's right. Who's going to sit there and go, you know what, I wanted to read this today. I'm going to pay $4.99 to read what I can get anywhere else.
I mean, he should know better than, I mean, if we talk about Keith knows better than anybody because his very existence is a detraction from the tradition. He is a non-traditional hire at the job that he has, and his route was non-traditional and everything, and he found success, made his own path. Like, that's how that happened. That's where...
And he doesn't throw shots at other podcasts, even though he's doing radio and all that. He doesn't, like, I don't see him hating on other people. Or hating on takes.
Why do you have to?
Exactly.
That's my point. The one thing everybody says in the comments here, and I love that. People say that to me all the time, Pete, but you never take shots. Why is everybody talking about it? It's like, God, it's obvious. I don't got to tell you. You're smarter than that. You know.
Bro.
You're smarter than that.
At the end of the day, it's, you know, there's an endangered species out there.
Facts.
And they are very sensitive. Okay. Very sensitive. They're very easily triggered. And that's what I've learned. And I think at this point, you know, it sucks because there was a time where I had respect, you know, for these people, and it's like it kind of dissipates because when you look at what NYYU is doing, right? Perfect segue into speaking a little bit about May 10th and everything. When you look at what we're about and what we hang our hats on and what we put ourselves to, and what
we hang them all right.
It's bro. I mean, on May 10th, we're putting on this event, charity softball game for Stand Up to Cancer. Like, bro, nobody, we're you know, partnering with a couple people, but nobody said, yo, here's a check for this amount of money that's going to cover the whole thing. It's going to get you the field. It's going to get you bats. It's going to get you uniform. It's going to get you food. Nobody's done that. No. We're putting this shit together, slapping shit because we want to give back and we want to do it with our community. That's something positive. And when we do that and we talk about that, nobody highlights it. Nobody. But the moment Pete puts a laughing emoji in the wrong place, all hell breaks loose. And it's like, that doesn't make sense to me. And that's where you start to lose my respect because it's
it proved the simple point that I don't read any of your articles. I've never listened to your podcast, but you constantly listen to me and you proved it. So in the class that I can do things, I simply said, very simply, I'm very happy to know that you are a fan. I figured very much so. I understand you're always listening and watching. That's good to know. Now, instead of attacking somebody that's working hard and building something and doing something, why don't you help share? Hey, you could even write an article on it. We need news presence there. That'd be wonderful. Maybe there's a contact or something you could do to help. And that's it. And guess what there was? Absolute crickets.
But
or buy a ticket and be like, I don't listen.
Or buy a ticket. Hey, I wanted to donate a
ticket.
Don't
you think Pete, that you would have? Let me ask you guys this, because we're kind of cut from the same cloth, right? Wouldn't you respect more if he DM'd you and be like, you know what? I disagree a lot with a lot of your shit, but I love what you do when you do these type of events. I just bought a ticket. Let me know if anything I can facilitate for this event. Because it's for a good cause. And not the first time. We also did it for Tunnel for Towers. Nothing. We also did it Toys for Tots before that. We didn't hear a beep.
Show everybody this so everybody can see it.
As soon as Pete starts ranting and the rant goes viral because he's funny. Some people find it funny, but some other people take it out of context. You guys want to tweet that. But
that's my DM. That's my DM right there to him the same day it happened. Sending you the info just in case. God bless. Have a great day. I didn't get a response from that. But publicly, of course, because all you have is Twitter. All you have is X. Outside, you don't have anything. And once The Athletic ever says, hey, buddy, you're now covering the Jets, all those people on Twitter, as we've seen with many others, they're just gonna scatter away and go, I don't know him. I didn't like him anyway.
That's my
that's
life.
my
thing.
That's life, and that's what's gonna happen. It is what's gonna happen, and God bless them. I have no issue. I don't even know to do like that. To hate me the way you do, it's obvious a deeper rooted situation.
I'm gonna tell you guys this.
Than anything else.
And for everybody watching, and this is probably gonna go somewhere, whatever whatever the case may be. When players, prospects, and players start to reach out and start to thank or even build a relationship with some of us behind the scenes, it tells you a lot. Because sometimes players don't have a voice or people don't have a voice, and we just say things because we're not afraid to say it. And it could be wrong. Yes, that's what opinions are. That's what coverages are. That's what it is. Who cares if we're wrong? At the end of the day, we're just being who we are, and people like us for who we are. And that's what people, that it doesn't compute. It doesn't go through their head.
Can I also clarify one thing for everybody listening in the chat? There's only a certain group of people. So don't get this, that people on the street don't like NYYU. It's
Hell no.
It's
I get nothing but love from the street.
It's a weird Twitter group.
And in Yankee Stadium.
Who, by the way, turn their backs on each other like this the minute there's something out there. It's not about friendship. It's not about none of that. And,
and I've seen it.
It's not about none of that. It's a backstabbing thing. It'll happen to everybody on that app. There's not real friendship. It's none of that. Now, God bless some of the people on it that really love each other. That's a beautiful thing. But at the end of the day,
that's beautiful.
It's not taking a shot at anything. I just want people to understand there's not hate for NYYU, not at all. There's a certain group that sees the rise and, oh man, they're going to be at 45,000 soon. I still remember one of my favorite tweets of all time. And these guys are getting bigger. I can't believe it. It's one of the greatest tweets I've ever read from somebody who can't stand me for whatever and mind you also, never had a word of conversation with any of these people. Why do they hate NYYU, specifically me? Because it's not Kev, it's not France, it's not anybody, it's me.
No, they hate me.
Why? Because I'm the head of it and I'm pushing it forward like nobody's
me a little
business. And it drives them nuts because guess what? They try to do it and they can't. They just can't, so they don't understand it. It comes down to that. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. And you know, it's not a large group that dislikes us. It's not that at all. We work with the Yankees. We work with Victus. We work with all these big companies. Oh my God, they're so terrible. Yeah, of course they'd work with us still, right? Yeah, of course they would.
Pete, didn't they use your voice?
Yes, the Yankees used my voice in a video. That means they went through the videos, found it, said, I want that clip. Let's utilize that.
I mean, proof is in the pudding.
It's a stupid ass group of people on Twitter, and that is it. And again, it's certain people that have, I'm the cool kid in high school today. Tomorrow, when something comes out of a dick pic of you, nobody's gonna like you no more. Or something comes out of a tweet you said 8 years ago. Now, guess what? Your best friends don't like you no more because you're no longer the cool kid. But God bless you. Run that high school shit. I'm too old for that shit at this point. I got a business to run. We're growing like crazy. That's all there is to it. That's all I worry about.
Yeah, growing like crazy is a little bit, hey, yo, but I'm going to let that slide. I just want to put that out there. Look, check it out. If you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have haters, you do something wrong.
And
what did Reggie Jackson say? Bums don't get booed.
Bums don't get booed. If you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong. That's why I do got to push back on Peace Point a little bit. We all got haters. It's not
trust me, they're out there.
I don't think we have one person on the team that's like universally liked. As positive as I can be sometimes, there's a lot of people who don't like me. And it is what it is. Maybe they don't like positivity, or maybe they don't like who I associate with. Maybe they don't like.
I just think a lot of
it has to do with that, because I know when the Devin Williams shit happened, I'm gonna bring it back up. Because when that Devin Williams shit happened, I've seen Yankees Twitter and those people bond together and band together and make sure that somebody gets credit for something.
That's not
make sure that somebody's name gets included for something. Yep. But when it was us, when it was NYY Underground, I designed that shit and we put this shit out and we did.
On a shirt.
And I had people like comment
on a shirt
and DM. Oh yeah, the shirt is fire as fuck. I wore it in spring training. I wore it the other day to the gym. Somebody was like, "That shit is fire." I told them where they could buy it, bro. Not legit. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Here, but here's the link. If you want to buy it, we got it." Right. But bro, it's like when it was our turn, where was that? Like I had people comment and say, "Oh, you did this, that's dope." Or people DM like, "Oh, you did that, that's dope." But it's like, fuck all that. Like, bro, tag these motherfuckers. Yo, Bleacher Report MLB, like these huge ass accounts running with this shit, and no, everybody just crickets, and y'all know y'all could just if everybody comes together in one voice and is like, yo, let's make sure that the people who did this get the credit for it. But it was like, nah, why?
Yeah.
Why? Because they didn't want to see this logo. They didn't want to see this logo next to MLB. But guess what?
But there's no stopping it.
Was destined is always gonna be. You can't stop it.
Can't stop.
You can't stop. It's gonna happen one way or the other. And it's funny because I ain't gonna say much more about that Devin Williams shit, but it's just funny because I'm sure they thought, right? You know what I mean? They thought that was the last laugh on that, and well, we'll see. That's all. We'll see.
My haters come from me just calling people out with their old tweets, and calling a spade, and just like stop dipping your toes in the water and say what you want to say. We live in America where you have freedom of speech. So use it. So use it. If you disagree with something or you don't feel something, yeah, America tell you that.
You got to feel something when you dip those toes.
Oh,
hey, yo,
dip them toes in that lube. But now on some real shit. Now like
is filthy.
You can't wait. This episode is brought to you by Astroglide Slippery Slope.
That is some wild shit.
So to put a button on this whole shit, you can keep hating, you can keep talking. At the end of the day, we're growing and we're getting bigger because people gravitate to us, our chemistry, who we are, because we're the same persons on this camera, in person, and we do things from the heart, and we don't mean and we don't do anything with any bad intentions to hurt anybody.
All,
a lot
man.
of you
That's
motherfuckers.
The wild thing.
A lot of you hold on. A lot of you motherfuckers over there. You know who I'm talking to. Have your little separate chats and your little separate groups and love hate watching and hate talking, and as soon as something goes viral, all you motherfuckers quote tweeting and start talking shit. But then when we cross by the stadium, all you guys don't have nothing to say. If you got something to say it to my face, bro. Because that's the difference between you and me and you.
Oh shit.
All right? You can't talk face to face. You talk behind a little fucking device. Maldito toto, porque tú eres un toto. Son dos toto. If you don't know what that means, go figure it out. And
I know what it means.
I'm tired of it. Because that little group, and we'll talk about X, Instagram, all that shit.
Said, I know what it means.
This is what it's full of.
Backstabbing and scheming and ass licking and money grubbing.
A bunch of ass licking.
Ass licking.
A bunch of ass licking is what it is.
God bless him, man. God bless
done.
him. And the craziest thing about NYYU
ass licking and money grubbing.
No. The craziest thing about NYYU in general is like we have conversations with everybody. Like we don't shy away from a conversation. Like we're literally out and about all the damn time. Yep. Out and about all the time. NYYU doesn't go away. When we talk about win New York. Like there's no denying that. There's zero denying that. Like that's truly, and again, look, I'm not here to compare. I don't give a shit about comparing about anybody else. But when we come out and we go with real talk for the real fan, with this, with that, that's who NYYU is. Like that is truly the way we go about our business. Is the way we go about our events. Is the way we go about the community in general. Everybody who's going to every event, they see it. That's why it keeps growing. They tell, oh no, you have to be here. You got kids there. You got a whole families coming to events now because they want everybody to be a part of it. That's what NYYU is. But again, like I said, and they know this, none of this stuff phases me one bit because I know what's happening. You got to be dumb not to know what's happening. It's obvious. It's obvious what's happening. And it's okay because I'm happy because that just means NYYU is doing what it's supposed to do. Comes to that. It's that simple.
Yeah. And that's a great way to put it. At the end of the day,
bless the USA.
Shout out to America, and shout out to the organization Stand Up for Cancer, which were May 10th again. A great event. Another one that we like the 24-hour stream after that. It's like again, we don't stop, we won't stop. And my thing is that people are afraid of other people coming for their spot instead of thinking it the other way, where it's like there's viewership for everybody. I don't understand that. Like when I was just a regular fan, I used to listen to different opinions from different podcasts. I used to consume different podcasts. I just don't consume one. I think a lot of people are like that. Yeah, some people just prefer one than the other. That's fine. But a lot of people consume other stuff. This whole thing, we're like, oh my God, they're getting big and they're going to fucking take the number one. Yes. But at the end of the day, we don't care. So
we are. So yeah,
ready.
like Francis says all the time, you might as well save the hate. Save the hate, man, because there's so much more
for you to hate.
And again, I just want to simply say that
But
is
my life
not
is good.
that is not the narrative about NYYU. We're specifically talking about legitimately just one social media platform with a few people. Yeah. So again, don't think like, oh my God, you guys see what people think about NYYU. You guys come to the events. And on top of that, you see what prominent people think about, successful people already out there think about us. And again, if Francis knows this, Kev knows this, if I was to ever come out there and say, and sometimes I say this and people go like, oh, yeah, this guy acts like he speaks to these people. I don't have to tell anybody the people that I do speak to. But when I say that we talk with people that are very much in the know, direct conversation, I do this daily. So, you know, it is what it is. We're the fact of the matter is, everybody's a Yankee fan. They should be happy when somebody's working as hard as we're working to build up an amazing fan base of Yankee fans. But
correct. Of Yankee fans who just want to be heard, who just want a voice, who just want a platform, who just want to be entertained, have fun, and watch their favorite team.
Happy. Can't make everybody happy.
Absolutely. And then and again, for those people who say we're too negative, what's the point of coming on on a show or a podcast and just talking positive 24/7? And it's not saying that we and it's not saying that we do, because last 2024 was a great year. There was a lot of positive. So where was the clips from last year? It's not like I hate that notion when people say that.
Anthony Medina's in the chat. I know there's a lot of other people. Joe, you've been here a lot, Tony Rivera, but Anthony Medina goes back to the beginning. Anthony Medina is probably in every single chat. How negative are we, Anthony? I think you're still in the chat. Would you consider NYYU negative at all? Are we negative day in and day out? You watch us more than anybody. He could answer it. He'll answer it here momentarily, but the fact of the matter is the idea that we're negative is the dumbest fucking shit on planet Earth. It's the dumbest shit on planet Earth.
It's a narrative.
I was told the other day.
It was just
a narrative.
They run with it.
It's a fake creative narrative. I was literally told the other day, right, that now I'm a content creator now and a fan second. Because if I switched it, NYYU would be a whole lot better. So basically, I'm being told that I did 3 live shows today. I did All Rise, I called the game, and then I did this. That if that's not a fan of the Yankees, I don't know what the fuck a fan of the Yankees is. I don't know what a fan of the Yankees is. I call almost every single Yankee game, including a post game. I don't know what a Yankee fan is.
To the point where sometimes a doctor has to tell him to skip a game or two and take tea and work on his vocal cords.
Honey, tea, you got to take a day off. You can't keep doing it. And I keep going through it and keep doing it because I know what we're building here. I'm not a fucking hero or nothing. I'm doing.
No, we're just saying that's how committed you are. It's like
fans first. At the end of the day, we're fans first. We never. That's what separates us, I think, from any other content creator out there. And you see other platforms trying to kind of copy that sauce a little bit, where they're trying to be fan first now because they see the success that is brought to us over here. But with us, we've always been fans first, and we've always put the fans first, and we've always put the community first. And the reason that we do that better than anybody is because it's genuine. It's not a gimmick. It's not a move. It's not some plan of attack. It's who we fucking are. We are fans first.
It's in our DNA.
So we know how to talk to, relate to, and treat other fans, which is why we don't tell y'all you can't have a take, you can't disagree, you can't. Please disagree. Please have your take. Please say what you want to say, whatever. Do it in a good way. If you do it in a dumb way, guess what? Jira's going to hit you with the Timberland. Sorry, not sorry.
Adios.
If you keep it in line, you'll be fine. ¿Me entiende? You heard it rhymes so that y'all could get it. Keep it in line, you'll be fine. You don't, you get the Tim. Otherwise, it is what it is, baby. That's why it's fun. That's why I enjoy this shit. Like, honestly, like I wish we could spend all these shows, all these things, just highlighting positivity, because there really is so much fucking positivity.
We just highlighted a bunch of
come on here, we have a
positivity.
good time.
And I could also say one more thing. We spend way too much time on insignificant people today.
I agree.
Just being honest. We spent way too much time on, honestly.
This is the last time we're going to do some shit like that, unless it's something
17 years old, like that have 12 accounts. I mean, I think they're, calculated. I mean, I'm being dead serious.
No, some of them are grown ass men. Some of them are grown ass men who went to college. And they feel like
you'll never see them a day in your life in person or nothing like that.
There's a lot of that.
They like to make fun of people's spelling and shit like that.
Negativity brings back.
I mean, that makes you a better person. I know.
Negativity brings.
I went to school. You went to college. Congrats, motherfucker.
That visceral response, right?
I do community service. I coach kids, man. I fuck you.
Listen, I tell you right now. But fuck all that. It's true what P says. We don't need to respond to negativity. We don't got to do that. Let's highlight the positivity. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's highlight the positivity.
Keep doing what's working.
I want to highlight all these people in the chat. 200 plus in here tonight on a show that started well after
consistently for an hour 45.
It's almost fucking midnight. Like, that's positive. That's positivity right there, bro. People are here. They fuck with the crew. They fuck with the gang. Like, that's what it's about, baby. It's the you. And it's for you. For the you.
Oh, it's for the you. Hashtag for the you.
Chat. Predictions on the next series is a 4-game set. How you think we're going to pan out? Predictions before we wrap it up. Guys, put the predictions on it. I'll go around the room here. What do you guys think? We split 3-1? What do you think we'll go?
I mean, damn, I think you'd at least you got to have at least a split. I don't know. I feel like the Yankees are gonna go off, man.
Think a 3-1?
I feel like they're gonna go off, man. I got. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say they win 3 or 4.
I could see it.
I'm gonna say they win 3 or 4.
I'm telling you,
they're gonna lose Rodon.
This team is ass. We're going 1 and 3. I gotta bring the negativity,
They're gonna lose Rodon start. They're gonna beat Polos. No, I got the Yankees.
Gonna give up a 3-run shot to Caminero.
I
feel like
can't
they're
believe
gonna
it.
I think they're gonna hit a shit ton of
Caminero takes
homers.
it deep.
Oh, I definitely will. I think they're gonna hit a ton of homers. I really do. I think the Yankees are gonna go off offensively. I got it. I got the Yankees winning 3 or 4.
I think.
How about you, Franchico?
Cody, Jazz.
They think is February again?
Cody, Jazz, and Volpe will start hitting like it's February again, and I think. I mean, that's gonna be.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, spring training is what I'm talking about. They going home. They going to a road series at home. Okay, not very many times you could say that, but if Tampa Bay was Yankee Stadium South in the past, it sure as shit is this season because that is literally George M. Steinbrenner.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I think the Yankees take 3 out of 4.
Look, nobody has forgot.
Wait.
No, I was gonna say nobody has forgot about me and Yandy Diaz, man. Tyler in the chat's like Yandy Diaz is gonna homer for Pete. Unbelievable. I can't get out of the Yandy Diaz.
Nah, that's never going anywhere, bro. That shit is immortalized at this point.
I guess so. Damn.
It's like I can't escape Caminero. I mean,
can I say this too? Is anybody tired of this? I mean, I'm tired of this.
You want to touch on that before we close?
We can. I talked about it already. I'm tired of the what's the connection? There's no connection anymore.
Pete and guys, don't. We're just nip this in the bud. How many times do we talk about Soto in our chat? We barely talk about the guy anymore.
Not today. We didn't talk about him all, really.
We don't.
We didn't address these comments in our chat at all.
No, we didn't. And we haven't talked about him. Like people think like just because we have fun on Twitter because me and Francis like to have fun. All right, we like to troll. All right,
they like to have fun with us. So
they exactly they love to have fun.
That's fandom.
Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. But then they get upset.
No harm
they get upset when you make fun of them. So it's funny, but I just think like, listen, everybody has different takes on it. Soto didn't say any lies. Judge is the best hitter in baseball. We've said it multiple times. I don't care what Ohtani does. I don't care how many fucking bases he steals. Judge is the best hitter in baseball.
Hey, Aaron Boone said it better than anybody. He said that guy's great, but my guy got 100 points on him in OPS. He's not wrong. It's not even close. It's not close.
What you need to know.
It's not close.
So, it's obvious what's happening to his situation, but I feel like if like Judge would say some shit like that, let's say that Judge is like, oh, why you don't have, I don't have the same. No, bro, why are you talking about last year? Focus on this year. You're getting paid all that money that you wanted. You should have left the Judge thing out. I'm getting pitched differently. I'm just making some adjustments. I'll be fine. That's it. I think Judge, he needs. I think
Soto's wrong, and I said that. I said I said it on a short, and I also talked about it a little bit. He made a mistake there because honestly, Mets fans defending that, I got to be honest with you guys. You guys are fighting for the wrong person there. He's wrong. He's Soto's wrong, and I made a video about it. When I put a short out about it. That's not the way to go about it, brother. Like it's not. You are
Pete's hitting
Juan
right
Soto.
now.
You're Juan Soto. You are one of the best players in baseball. Who was protecting you so well with the Nationals? I mean, look, we all knew Judge was going to make him better. We said it. Like, that's going to be the greatest. That's why I said I want him in front of Judge because he's going to go off. And he did. But this idea that you don't, and Judge is right. Look, I don't want to talk about this. He's right. Bro, Alonso's doing good. Like, you don't need to bring me up. You signed the contract. You signed it. No doubt about it. And I'm the biggest Soto supporter out there. And he personally knows that. You signed it. You can't be upset anymore. You can't talk about it. Pete Alonso's hitting .400. I know he's not Judge. I get it. They're still going to pitch around you. But you know what you've done great in your career? Brother, pass the baton to him. Take the walk.
Correct.
Take the walk. Keep taking the walk. You signed that deal knowing this. Francis said it better than everyone back in what, August? End of July, whenever it was we did the Jordan interview.
August.
Francis said, you put these two together, you'll have a chance to win the World Series every year just because of that offense. And we saw it. 1 year, World Series appearance, AL pennant. You walked away from that. You did that. And look, can the media be making this bigger than what it is? Very much
Absolutely.
so.
That's what it's
There's
for.
no
And
doubt
that
about that.
And he
Soto
has to
could be sitting
understand
back
that.
going right now, going, yeah, I mean, I didn't even mean it like that. Like, I'm good.
And he understands that. And I think that Soto probably got in his mind and he, again, he didn't say anything that was a lie, but forgot that, dude, this is your team for the next 15 years. You got to defend your house, defend your brand, defend your clubhouse. People can say what they want. Pete Alonso is hitting. I feel like that's not the right spot to say that. I don't get you're getting pitched different. Okay. So and that's my thing. You're getting paid $70 million, bro. Just be I have no doubt that Soto's gonna be fine. And that's 100%. My whole point. We all know that. True baseball fans know that. Yeah. So Soto just should have gave him the vanilla answer. You got, bro, call up if nobody told you that, which I think that you did a very good job when you were a Yankee, giving the vanilla answers, right? You did it very well. So I don't know what happened.
Well, we know what happened.
Okay,
he
so
got his deal now.
So I don't know exactly.
Boris ain't sending him lines
So
anymore.
make sure you make those phone calls again and be like, yo, or even I'm pretty sure Derek Jeter still pick up your call. He's the perfect guy. He'll tell you exactly what to do. No, the vanilla answers. Talk about when it's talking.
It would have shocked me if Jeter didn't answer the phone.
You might be right. I thought you guys talk about the. I'm just talking about.
It's even crazy that he left when Jeter was like, they need Soto back then. That's crazier now. I didn't even thought about that. You got me more mad, Kev.
So my thing is that give the vanilla answer. Stop giving people a story to write, and you'll be all right. You'll figure it out, big dog. It is what it is. That's how I look at it.
Here's the thing, right?
R22 is better right now, though.
It's the first time in a very long time, maybe ever, that I saw Juan Soto give a soundbite or a quote where I was like, you lost that battle. Like you versus the journalist, you lost. Yeah. And it's not because he lied. He didn't tell one lie. He is getting pitched differently. It is different when you're not hitting in front of the best hitter in baseball anymore. All of that is true. And I said it, I commented on Pete's short, and I was like, here's the thing, though. It's that two things are true here, and you only spoke about one. It is true that you're not hitting in front of the best hitter in baseball anymore, but it's also true that it doesn't matter because Pete Alonso is putting up comparable numbers right now, and they're still choosing to have him beat them versus you. Why is that? Because you chose the team where you would be the man.
Yep, that's right.
And that's not going to change this year, next year, or the next 13 after that. You are now the man on that team. That means that every team that comes into Queens and every team that you fly into town, they are circling you on that lineup card and telling their pitchers, if you let this generational son of a bitch beat us, you are done. That's literally it.
Can I add one thing to what you're saying?
Yeah.
This is the hard truth. And maybe not all the time he has people in his camp telling them the hard truth, but Pete Simonetti truly loves Juan Soto. So I'd tell the truth like it is.
Tell the truth.
Can't be a generational player and make the comment you made.
No.
Can't.
It's
too good. And I said that the other night.
Yeah.
You're too good. You're Juan Soto. You're one of the best players in the game. You don't need Judge batting behind you. You don't need nobody else batting behind you.
Howie Kendrick hit behind you, bro.
To sit again, I say it again. Who hits behind Aaron fucking Judge? Nobody. I don't think Aaron Judge contacts the Yankees. Look, guys, I need protection, man. I need protection here. At the end of the day, he's one of the greatest young players we've ever seen. There's no doubt about that. But when you're a generational player and you're an all-time great, you can never, ever, ever sit there and say, I don't have the best player batting in behind me anymore. They're pitching me differently. Come on, man. The greats don't need to say that. You don't need to say that. That's my problem.
They were always going to pitch him different.
And I'm going to
put ink to paper. They were going to pitch you different now because now we can attack you because you are now the Aaron Judge of that lineup. It's better for Lindor now. It's better for Pete Alonso now. It's better for Vientos, for all the other. It's better for everyone else in the lineup except you.
They're ripping apart Vladimir Guerrero because he just hit his first homer and he signed a gigantic deal. That's what comes with it.
That's part of it. But
it's part of it.
That's what players forget.
Signed,
and let me say,
and the pressure from the fans too, though, that doesn't get
let me say this
enough. There's Mets fans, not all of them, because it's just like the Yankees, not all of them,
of course.
But there's a group
like
that
Keith
have already been complaining. No,
Keith's not complaining.
Keith fucking he knows ball. I love him. Shouts out to him.
Son of a bitch better be at the event on May 10th too.
I'm talking about this group of Mets fans that have been complaining about the walks and we didn't pay this guy $765.
Oh my God, that's who he is, bro.
Oh, look at this guy. He won home run, threw whatever. Then he hit 2. Now he's at 3. It's still not enough for people. That's New York, though. To be honest, I think it's funny when Mets fans point the finger at Yankees fans and Yankees fans point the finger at Mets fans. It's New York. New York fans are similar in that regard. We demand the fucking top, and we demand it from the word go. We don't care if it's the first game, the 10th game, the 100th game. We want what we want, and we want it now. All right, and that's
which also just shocks me when people go. I mean, if you're in any New York sport, reactionary anger towards players, it's always been that way. That's why even when you got players that complain, I'm like, it's New York. You should never complain about that. Fans are gonna fan that way. That's the way Yankee fans, Mets fans, we all fan. Rangers, I see Rangers fans, they're nuts. They're nuts. I don't even see NHL being that big. The Rangers fans don't fuck around.
No,
I'm like, look, this
Rangers
is
fans,
New York
Islanders
sports.
fans,
Knicks fans are insane. You told me that. You're like, you think the Yankees are bad. He goes, you think Yankees shit's bad. You gotta see the Knicks.
If we win a chip sometime soon, you're gonna see New York in a way that you've never seen it. As long as we've been alive, what will happen in New York if the Knicks take down an NBA championship?
I'm gonna say a couple names. You're gonna tell me something they have in common. See if you guys catch it. Robinson Cano, Francisco Lindor, Manny Machado, Corey Seager, Trey Turner.
All big contracts.
All big contracts. All big contracts. Who first year they struggled.
Yeah.
Because
I think they all left too, right? They all left the team.
They all left the team. They're new contracts, correct?
Okay,
Trey Turner, all those. That's another thing too. But their first year, when you go look at it, it's their work. I mean, obviously we know Robinson Cano and pan out and all that stuff. These other contracts we got to see, but we've know Corey Seager had bounce back years already. We know Francisco Lindor did. Manny Machado has already. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't think that we don't know what Soto's going to do. But I said this from the get. There's nobody handles pressure like Soto. But that contract is still the biggest contract in sports history.
Yeah.
So there is going to come some pressure with it. And I'm sorry, I saw him with the bases loaded, swinging at a first pitch, 90 mile per hour down to Johnson, grounding out to second. And I think he's pressing.
100%.
And we've talked
and
shout out to Queens Baseball, Keith Pope and all those guys. We were talking about it. He's pressing a little bit. Not saying that, again, this is not saying that Soto's not going to be who he is. What I'm saying is right now, I feel like he's pressing. He's not being himself. Just be who Juan Soto is. If you walk with the bases loaded, who the fuck gives a shit?
You still bring
Juan Soto
but
is
that's what got him that contract.
Exactly. And he needs somebody. And we were saying that maybe the Mets don't have that, but somebody needs to tell him the reason you got paid $765 million because you don't expand the zone, you take your walks, and you smoke the ball when it's hit in the zone. Don't change that shit. I don't care what anybody is doing around the other 8 hitters.
That's right.
Be Juan Soto, because Juan Soto is what got you $765 million.
And it's also the reason why we said the pair was so good. You never would have had better. You never would have had better. And to this day, I wish I could be a fly in that room and say who was the person that said choose them. Who was it?
Who was the person that
because it was somebody very close. Because Juan, if you know anything about Soto, he has a very tight, very, very tight circle. He's very serious about that stuff, and he should be. I would love to know who was that advice driven to say do that because it's better for you. And it was poor decision making. I know Mets fans in there are gonna get upset, or if there's a Mets fan listening, it's all good. But to me, at the end of the day, whoever made that decision, it was very, very, very poor of a decision without really looking into the situation.
Oh, Mets fans are gonna come for you, P.
No, that's fine. They can come for. They could come for me all they want. I mean, they get in line. Get in line.
But what my thing is, what's the argument?
Takes.
What's the argument there? I mean, honestly.
No, if you ask a lot of Met fans,
and I'm not saying nothing wrong. He's a Met. I think he's going to be fine. I think Soto's going to be excellent.
For some of those guys over there, but
I'm not saying anything bad about the Mets.
What is your leg to stand on? There's nothing that you can say to refute the fact that him pairing with Aaron Judge, there was nothing better than that on the market. Nothing.
And Francis, too, the reality is, it doesn't matter if I say that. He's a fucking Met.
Exactly.
So there is no conversation. There is nothing to get mad about.
And clearly,
I think he's going to be phenomenal.
At the time he signed the contract, it didn't matter to him either because he still signed the contract knowing
100%.
that this was going to be the thing. And that is my issue with the comment, because you can't say that now. Even if you think it, even if you know it, even if in your car ride home from the game and you're talking to your dad and you're telling your dad, bueno, papi, es que tú sabes, ahora yo no tengo Aaron Judge behind me. So, okay, that's fine, bro.
No,
you and your pops in the taxi.
Oh, well, yeah. I know what you're saying.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's different. Nothing wrong
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong. It's the you can't say that shit publicly, is what I'm saying. Like, bro,
absolutely.
as a Met, stop saying Aaron Judge's name, bro. And I'm saying
you change your number, bro.
Where's Scott Boras?
You change your number.
The Yankee.
Did Scott Boras disappear now after he got the contract?
Of course, he got his check.
How don't you hear anything like that and go, hey, what are you doing?
Because at this point,
you need somebody's ear right there to say, wait a second, what are you doing here?
He's looking
You're
at
making this 10 times like you just created a story for no reason. And Aaron Judge, to his credit, I can get mad at this guy at times. He really is the fucking best.
He's very good at this.
When they asked him the other day, man, that dude was like, look, man, I'm not doing this back and forth. I'm playing on my year. He got Pete Alonso. That's it, man. Like, good for Judge. Do me a favor. Hit in the fucking postseason so you could just be the greatest player of our generation and there's no conversations about it. Please, that's it. Just do it.
I don't know.
Hit in the postseason for us, would you?
I feel bad with it.
Juan, great luck with the Mets. I'll see you when I see you, brother. Love you. Much
you're gonna see him in Legacy.
God bless.
I would prefer that this entire narrative die down. I'm bored of it.
They need to leave it. And it's not because it creates clicks. Yankee fans, and listen, and you guys can tell me that. Name 3 fan bases, and I don't think there's more than 3 that are that fiery when it comes to their teams and baseball. There's 3 fan bases.
Man,
it's the Yankees, the Mets, and the third team is
Philly.
Probably.
If Philly's not in there, you got to add him in it. Those people are animals, bro.
I'm talking about overall with the media, with social media.
Okay, media. Dodgers. The Dodgers.
Philly's up there. Yeah, you got to put the Dodgers if you're talking about the
Dodger fans will defend Shohei never put
Boston
a bet or whatever.
Big following too. Boston has
a
big
does.
Boston and Houston as well. But
to be fair,
but to create clicks,
I can't count Boston. You know why? That team loses too much and you don't hear dick. No, seriously, like when Boston loses, you really don't hear.
Karavis is real quiet when they're losing. He's real loud. Karavis is real loud when they're winning, but he's real quiet when they're losing.
Like the Yankees, everybody. That's why when I went on foul territory at the time, I was like, I didn't know about it because who the fuck talks about the White Sox? Nobody cares about the Chicago White Sox. Like, what do you hear about the Chicago White Sox? You hear about the Yankees. You hear about the Dodgers. You even hear about the Mets.
The one time they have an electric player
again, this and that. Like you hear that stuff.
One time they have an electric player in Yermy Mercedes because he hit a home run and he pimped it off a position player. They fucking made a big deal out of it.
And then Ozzie Guillen called him Fat Cheeseburger Boy.
I mean,
shout out to Ozzie.
You follow the big corporations, right? ESPN
Follow
is
the
a
corporation.
corporation. People get mad at them all the time because they say it really doesn't matter. No matter what time of year it is, you know that ESPN is going to be talking about 3 teams: the Yankees, the Cowboys, the Lakers. Why? Because that generates the clicks, it generates the retweets, it generates the content, it puts the eyes, it makes the money. That's what it is. That's where we are. And I get it. That's why the whole thing with Soto, like they're never going to stop tying him to the 1 year that he was a Yankee, even though he spent the same amount
He
of
spent
time
more time in San Diego. They
in San
haven't talked
Diego,
about
more
that.
time in San Diego,
right.
more time in
Because
Washington.
he had
won
the
a
half
ring in
year
Washington.
and then the rest of the year.
Exactly. So he spent more time in San Diego. He's literally like after next season, halfway through next season, the Yankees will be his shortest tenure of any team,
Ever.
and yet they're never going to let it go down.
Because
But
it's
that's
the
my
Yankees.
thing. And I say this as a plea to Mets fans. Y'all gotta stop trying to make it. Y'all gotta stop trying to make it a thing that it's the Yankees fans. It's not the Yankees fans, bro. It is the media.
We
And
react to what the
when
media
the
is
media
saying.
puts the shit out, the fans respond. That's what happens. You can't expect everybody to be like, I'm gonna ignore that. I mean, you know, I see like 10 of these things a day. I ignore 9 of them. Probably.
They hate
On
Michael
most
K
days,
because
I
Michael
ignore
K
10 of
always
them.
responds to.
Of course he does.
Michael K responded to the Sports Illustrated article and now responded to, and Michael K this is that. No, Michael K's just doing his job, responding to what's being said, bro.
Ratings.
And that's what a lot of people
And
are
let's
doing.
be honest, I see people even attacking the New York Post. Why would the New York Post not keep running articles?
That's
their job. That's how they make money.
This has to be
Why
the
wouldn't
biggest
they?
article in the
No
longest
doubt,
of times.
I think it was John Heyman, wasn't it? Wasn't it
Yeah,
Heyman?
yes, this
Well,
quote.
there you go. I mean, yeah, that's great for the New York Post.
I don't think
They
he
gotta sell
wrote it, but-
papers. Did he not write it? I thought he wrote it.
I don't think he wrote. Somebody
okay,
told me
well,
that
my
he
bad. Well,
commented on it, but it was
whoever wrote it. Look, they're paying their bills.
But that's my
They're
thing.
paying
If the
their
fans-
bills.
We could be smart. We could be smart, and we could say, "Look, all right, look, for the most part, we're gonna try not to engage with that shit." But that's the thing is, at the end of the day, and again, they won't admit it, but some of them on the other side, they like that shit. They're dying for like they want to find a Yankee fan somewhere who's crying that Soto's no longer with the team because, like, I don't know, I think it's like it would make them feel better or something, or it's like part of their identity. But for those of you who don't care about that, who just want to enjoy 22 wearing your team's colors for the next 15 years, whatever, ignore that shit. Just ignore it. Just like me, for the most part, I see this show all the time. I barely respond. I think the reason I made the video that I did today was because I saw the little jingle video earlier today. I was like, oh, that's cute. I was like, well, you never know. Let me see if I get something to make a little response to that. And I like the jingle dude. I think he's really witty and I like his videos. But other than that, it's like that's just me, you know, playing off of something that they do with Queens baseball, people that we cool with and shit like that. But
can I be nice to Mets fans real quick?
No.
Here's the best thing I could tell
This is
Mets
my
fans
show.
about
Fuck the Mets.
Juan Soto. The best is yet to come. If what you're getting now, I wouldn't even give 2 shits about. That man is too fucking good, and he's gonna show off soon. That's it. He's too good.
At the end of the day, did you?
And that doesn't affect the fucking Yankees one bit. So Yankee fans, shut up.
Exactly. It doesn't.
Damn it, that doesn't affect us.
And my
Applebee's is in the chat. Holy shit! Let me get some wingdings.
Let me get some wingdings. Look,
yo, can I get a gift
Applebee's
card?
in the chat.
He said he ain't gonna be on that team for 15 years. I'm willing to bet.
Damn, Applebee's is even sick of the fucking dude.
They could easily void whatever opt out by just adding that money, which they
I could go for wings for real right now. Man.
They didn't.
Oh my
But bro, at the end of the day,
Francis, is that pizza shop open near you?
What time is it? 12.
Yeah, definitely. It's open. Yeah, but we'll be over there. Let's go. We're about to go over there right now.
Listen, man, it is what it is, bro. I just think it's one of those things where both sides, man, we just gotta ignore the noise, man. Ignore the noise, man. I'm looking at my team. I'm looking at my lineup right now. Too much stuff going on there for me.
I like this. I like this format of this show. And Kev, it's your show, so you tell me. I like this like this.
There's no format to this show.
Talk about wherever it goes.
There's no format. That's how I live my life.
This is the format.
No, I know.
This is the
I know
format. I like this.
This is what
it's a format.
Chat, do you like this? That we just go wherever it takes us? I like that. Why do you got to be all structured? We don't got to. You can do it. Oh,
Yeah,
we can do it all night long, baby.
And listen, this is why I say it ain't for everybody, because to get on camera with no fucking plan at all. Did we plan? Did we pregame? Even though obviously in the future we
24 hours. I mean, we
exactly.
can do this all. This is
So and that's my whole point. Not everybody could do this. And
it's a pregame.
This shit. There's a pregame.
A pregame.
I'm starving right now. Fuck.
I'm starving, man. Jira's gonna kill me. You know, she's gonna get the fuck to bed, you piece of shit.
But now, man, like, listen, he'll be all right. Just to put a button, and hopefully we don't have to talk about this anymore. And I'm glad the judge took that approach. Like, listen, like, I'm done with this shit,
Facts.
bro. Can we stop?
Facts.
Like, it's like we're done, bro. Like, why are we talking about this? So
good for him. I honestly, if I was a judge, I would say flat out, that's the last time you guys are getting an answer from me. That's it. Straight. So you guys,
we're not talking about the Mets unless we're playing them.
I have no. Yeah. When I play them, you can ask. Until then, I am not focused on anything besides the team we're playing that's in front of us. That's a captain answer. I have no interest in having this conversation.
Yeah.
None.
It is.
He has that. Judge could speak to anybody that way. He's Aaron.
Correct.
Judge. He could do it.
Oh, shit. We got 170 in here. Please, let's get to 200.
Still. Yeah, get the 200. Like, guys, do me a favor, man. Hit that thumbs up for us. Get us the.
Give us the thumbs up.
We gotta get.
Hey, please.
You can do it. You can do it all. No.
Oh yeah, man. Doing it all night long is so good for you. I just want to add in one more time. I know it's late. I know there's a lot of people probably in here. I don't know. Guys, get your Jira reads my mind. I didn't even say it. Yeah, she puts the link in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets. I think we have 18 left to play in the game, but as for me and Francis talked about,
how many fucking team roster
50.
spots you
We're
have?
looking 50, 25, and 25.
So what, everybody gets one at bat? You subbing people in?
Everybody's gonna play, and we'll do that. But honestly,
no structure.
I think I'll be honest with you. I think by the day of the draft, I'm gonna wrap up the tickets on that side, and we're gonna leave it at where it is because we could still have our team. We have enough players already. We're good to go on that. And then the spectator tickets are flying off. We're gonna have a lot of people there. There's a lot of stuff we're working on. But if you want to get your ticket,
I was gonna say sitting there. Oh, there, the link. There you go.
Links in the chat. Get your tickets, guys. I'm telling you, you could play in the game or be a spectator. We need a lot of spectators too because there's a lot of stuff that we want to do with you all to make it even more fun. So get your tickets.
We should find out if we could get a food truck out there.
We're doing all that. What do you think? I'm sitting on my fucking ass over here doing nothing? Mod on this guy. He just came like he gave a breaking news out of left fucking field over here.
You got a gabagool?
I got a gabagool truck coming. I got it all coming over here.
Talking about for a month.
I'm not in that chat.
Unbelievable.
No,
unbelievable.
Talking about it like on
I can't believe. Wait, hold on. Here you go.
Oh my God, not again.
Unbelievable. But no, man, get your tickets. Tell a friend to bring a friend with you, man. The spectator ticket is $25. That goes directly to Stand Up to Cancer. 25 of your dollars goes there. 25. It's no cuts anywhere else. It's directly to Stand Up to Cancer. That's it. $50 to play, directly to Stand Up to Cancer. We're doing a giveaway on Twitter right now, the weird app. We're doing it over there anyway. To go ahead and get 2 free tickets I think it's 4 tickets overall. So again, guys, get your tickets. Come hang out with us. We're doing the draft on the 21st during game season live to see what team you're on. It's going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, the giveaways on the weird app.
The weird app. X is my X.
I forgot like why we refer to it as the weird app, but okay.
Because
X is my X.
Backstabbing and scheming and arse licking and money grubbing.
Why can I talk like? If I could change my accent to anything, I want to say
your
ass
mother was
arse,
a dumb whore.
Arse licking and
Arse.
money grubbing.
I like when Ned turns around and says and calls him, and he turns around and his belly's all out. Oh, isn't this a sight? Bow to your king, you shit.
Bow, you shits.
Robert Baratheon is one of the best characters ever.
Oh, greatest.
I'm sorry, I can't.
And whoever, again, if you watch Game of Thrones, he knew it. He was right. Robert Baratheon was right. Kill the whore.
Go run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
Yo, man.
Great comment there by
You're my counsel. Counsel
this fool. Strangers can become family at these events. No doubt about it.
That is a fact, man. No stranger danger at these events. We don't do that.
Strangers in the night. Oh, I got to add Omar on. These ads on YouTube are getting bad. This girl's whole tits are out.
What
the hell?
Maron, what kind of ad? Oh, it's for an ED.
What kind of ad is this, bro?
If you're looking at those tits in your Johnson ain't moving, you got a problem.
Damn. We got 170 here. We need what is it? 12 more likes?
We're not leaving until we get the. We're not leaving.
Where are we on the 200 likes?
We literally need 14 likes. We're not leaving.
14 likes. All right, come on,
Wait,
now. Y'all in here.
Wine.
Y'all in here, bro. Even those in here hate watching, man. Hit the damn like button. Stop doing
Kicking with Roy. Facts, man. That's my half brother right there.
They disliking the shit out this video. That's what they doing.
Listen.
Taking likes away. Listen, it ain't ever fucking leaving.
Hit the damn like.
Oh shit.
Hit the damn like.
Smacky to likey. Oh, you better hit the sub.
Is that what like means?
We're 11 likes away. 10 likes away. Come on, baby.
Come on now, smack it.
Oh, 10.
Jira says she needs to
Jared,
sleep.
if you got a burner, Jared, go on your burner and
if you got
like
the chat
on the other. What?
She don't have a burner.
No,
the chat
remember you got
open,
the
close the
no. If
chat.
she has her own and then the NYY. Oh, you got the NYY.
Oh, I got the NYY. Yeah.
Close the chat. Go to the.
I got a burner.
Smack the like. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. You're all right.
You're.
You know, people have asked me if I have burners. I don't. I can show everybody.
Pete
I can literally show
doesn't have
everybody.
burners.
Right now.
He literally talks through Pete at Simonetti
those
source
are my
and he'll
accounts right there.
at you.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit, bro.
Yeah. I really don't give a shit. I really don't.
We're built different, bro.
Who the fuck
We're
is it?
from a different cloth, from a different era. You're
I have a
because
backup.
down here. Oh, sorry.
I have a
6
backup
likes.
account. I have a backup account in the event that I get banned again.
Can we talk about your backup account? Can we talk about that one?
Yo, that account is
that's a filthy account, bro. That came straight from a Diddy party, bro. I swear it did.
That account had to
came from a
be
Diddy
like
party.
Diddy's
That's an
assistant
Astroglide
account, whatever. That's the
100%.
Astroglide account, bro.
Full on Astroglide. That account,
damn, bro.
that account was presented
Bro,
by
literally.
Astroglide.
But you know what's crazy? Is that it's a shame that account
196.
is protected. Like that account used to
I'm about
post
to give
the
you a chalupa.
nastiest shit on Twitter. I had to clean all that out. And that account just stays there. Twitter never
Did
bothers
you
me.
clean it with lube?
But the moment
His account is Granny Grinder 69.
Granny Grinder. The Granny Slammer.
I'm your granddaddy, 65.
I'm telling you, but if I say the wrong thing on my account, bro, they be ready to throw
they ready.
jail just like that, bro.
176. We jumped 15 people. Smack it a like it. Hit it a sub it.
Now we sitting at 196 right now. We're 4 likes away. Come on, baby.
4 likes away.
Come on, baby.
Come on, don't be like that. Tell you what, you give me the 200, I'll drive my Lincoln to your house.
4 likes away. These sons of bitches are gonna do this to us just so we never sign off, bro. I gotta go to bed, fam. I worked hard today. Can anybody be okay with that? Help me out here. I gotta go to sleep.
And you gotta call. You
Smack
got 7
the
games
like.
in a row to call.
There's no way all 170 plus of y'all in here already smacked that like. Stop playing.
NYYU cookout. You guys want that? Cause I'm all for that. I'm all for an NYYU cookout one day. No doubt about it.
Which one of y'all ate my meat?
Hey,
Members only.
You seen that meme? I know what my meat smell like. Which one of y'all ate my meat?
which one he ate my meat?
It's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. I expect nothing less at 12.
Yo, the likes have not moved. What are we doing over here?
Hey, yo,
on,
Chandler,
y'all
what's up?
playing,
Yo,
man.
don't leave. Yo, smack that like, Chandler. Don't do that.
Y'all playing.
Nah,
right
come
now.
on, man, guys,
Smack
do me-
that
seriously,
damn
for
like
me.
button before I smack
Guys, for
y'all,
me,
bro.
I gotta go to bed. I got work to do. Do me a favor. Let's get it. Cause you know
Do
how
me a
we
favor.
are.
You got work to do. You crazy as hell.
No,
Yeah,
I got
gotta
work to
cut
do
clips.
tonight. I got work to do tonight. Like no joke.
Bro,
I gotta do these clips.
y'all some wild people, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We got 3 likes away, man.
Lil Den, like, bro.
They hate us, man. They can't
Lil Den,
stand
I know
us,
you
man.
haven't liked, bro.
El
A
diablo.
motherfucker took their like
Yo,
away.
they took likes
no,
away.
nigga.
We got 190.
Nah, son. Nah, bro. I'm starving, bro.
We went down.
They fucking did it. They took another one down. No, stop saying it, because now they're gonna do it.
That ain't funny, bro.
That shit ain't funny,
That
bro.
ain't
This is what
bro.
makes the U different right
That shit
here.
ain't funny.
That ain't
bro.
funny, bro.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
That ain't funny, bro.
That
Yo,
shit
Can we
Fuck
go down
that,
to
bro.
150 and go right back up to 200?
No. Stop, nigga. Nah, stop.
that shit ain't even funny, bro. That's
Stop,
not
bro.
that
Joking
ass.
around, bro.
That's just whack, bro.
We at 196 right now.
Why
Guys,
Blue
come
Chew came up on my
man.
shit, bro?
195. Yo, we went down again, bro. I'm done. I'm about to just sign this shit off. Kev, you better just take it.
Yeah, let's just sign off, bro. You guys are fucking with us. This ain't the 24-hour stream. You'll get that another day. We went up to 198. Hold on.
No.
Two.
You shouldn't have fucking said that. Because now they're going to bring it back down. Just sign off. We're signing off.
Why?
We're signing. Just say
Why you
sign
gotta
off.
say that? All right, guys. Thank you again for another esteemed episode of The Bronx or Nothing. For everybody who joined us today, the 200 strong that stayed with us for 2 hours and 21 minutes, we thank you from the NYYU, from the bottom of our heart. And remember, May 10th, Stand Up for Cancer. Buy your tickets. Get on there. See you tomorrow on Game Season Live. Have a good night. Take it easy.
Peace out, everybody.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they at their best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my thumb.